Warning. This episode contains themes and subject matter that may be disturbing to some audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Once, the world enjoyed an age of prosperity, until one night when it all ended. Now two heroes, Jules McCaffery and Quinn the Clever, walk the ruins of yesterday in search of a brighter future in the dark lands of the world before. Today's episode, Wherever I May Roam.
Welcome to San Fran, the city in the bay where the taffy is the sweetest, the locals are the friendliest, and half the city is underwater.
How much longer?
We're almost there, Scrapper. See, the good old Golden Gate? Well, what's left of it anyway.
How is Golden City these days? San Fran?
Nothing much, to be honest. The windmills, the peak, and the bridge are all pretty stable for now. The most trouble I've heard about is some marauders who took over the old zoo, called themselves the Wild Landers.
Right. Marauders with zoo animals. That sounds fun.
Sheriff Brody thought the same. Word has it, he has a juicy bounty on their heads. 300 tabs, the last time I checked.
Ooh, he must want them gone bad.
Well, when the words cannon-mounted rhinoceros get out, it tends to make people just a little nervous.
Don't even think about it.
What'd you say there?
I said I'd have to think about it.
Well, that's what they all say. This your first time in San Fran?
No, but it's been a while. A long while.
Well then, welcome home.
Yes.
Speaking of home, here we are. Remember, don't step past the red line on the lift. Between the dock and the bridge, that's a long way down.
Don't worry. I have better survival instincts than that.
I know, but there's always one.
All these people live on this wrecked bridge?
Why not? It's stable. Mostly.
Just seems dangerous.
A word that walks hand in hand with the Darklands.
The boatman mentioned tabs. What are those?
Tabs, as in soda tabs. A lot of colonies along the coast use them as a form of currency. Scrapping opportunities are increasingly scarce out here, so trade can be difficult. Tabs are the compromise.
Do you have tabs?
Yes, but saying how much in a crowd like this would be hazardous to my health.
You're not considering going after those wildlanders, are you?
Oh, no. That's no job for a scrapper. That's a job for...
They did it! They actually did it! The Darklanders and your metal dog!
Wowzers! They killed the Dreadnought.
3 cheers for the conquering heroes! Hip hip!
Oh my god. Craig, will you just shut up already?
That's a job for them.
Oh, Sheriff! You owe me a date. You said so.
Tabs first, Twig. Fayte second.
You're no fun, Ollie.
This unit agrees. This unit has detected an alarming decrease of elation regarding you, Ally 317.
Shut it, Sid.
This unit's analysis reads potential malfunction in internal.
Stealthy Information Deducer, also known as Unit S.I.D and SID, and quote the metal dog.
This unit recognizes friend Jules. Initiating joyous response.
I'll be enjoying the local eats if or when you want to catch up.
This unit deduces.
He's getting food. Deduce this. We do job, get paid. So let's go get paid.
This unit understands the
I'll see you around, Sid.
This unit bids farewell.
Shut up.
Oh, this is so good. It's been too long since I had decent clam chowder.
The salad is delightful.
Now, let's see. Alright, here we are, all the way down here, just inside Central California. We want to go all the way up here, Vancouver.
Is that in the Republic?
No, but you'll like Canada. Cooler, friendlier, and Fuglies don't like the cold, so there's hardly any of them up there. I'll hire a journeyman down at the docks to take us. That way we avoid the most hostile roads north, and it turns a 3-week excursion into about 3 or 4 days.
What about pirates?
That's why I'm hiring a journeyman. You'll know the safest waters, steer us clear of any dangers. Speaking of dangers, Sid. Sid's friend. Good to see you. Judging from your smile, I take it you got paid.
This unit confirms that we did, in fact, gain our monetary reward for our successful mission.
I'm impressed. Was there really a cannon-mounted rhino?
Yep, and war cassowaries and Wendy's raised by gorillas.
This unit confirms that we're indeed.
You need anything handsome?
No, I'm not hungry. Thanks.
All right. Well, let me know when you are.
This unit identifies your statement as a lie. Ally 3-1.
I told you, it's OLLIE, you can of bolts.
Relax, man. I knew you were a skin job the moment I saw you.
Hey, keep it down. How'd you peg me?
Your eyes. They reflect light back. Only lenses do that. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. I know a skin job in Barriston. Goes by Malice.
I don't recognize the name.
This unit expresses curiosity as to the nature of your resident friend, Jules. This unit believed you were heading to Las Vegas.
Vegas was a bust. I'm heading north now, towards...
Jules McCaffery?
Yes?
I've been looking for you. Got some to deliver. You're, eyes only.
I'll make them close theirs. What do you have, Courier?
6. Courier 6.
Suit yourself. And, here, for your trouble.
Well, thank you, Mr. McCaffery.
No problem, Courier 6. Give me a second, guys.
Take your time.
Looks like I'll be taking my chowder to go. Sid, Ollie, it's been well.
If brief.
This unit expresses disappointment that it could not converse longer.
Yeah, me too. Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages. This summer.
We got a case!
Oh, fun. Vampires? Werewolves?
Wendigos!
California's favorite monster hunting brothers return in their biggest season yet.
Elastriel, the chosen daughter of the Seraphim. I knew we'd meet one day.
Michael, what happened to you?
And they aren't alone.
Now what's this about Wendigos? Dad?
Don't miss the season premiere of Cryptic, tonight at 8, only on the CB. Welcome back to the dark lands of the world before. Excuse me, I'm looking for passage.
Depends on where you're going.
The Steinbeck Peninsula.
Heading to Surf City, huh? Catching some rays?
Look, is there anyone here who can take me?
You'd better hope so. Boats are expensive-o out in Oakland. Let me see. Hey, Simon. Is Abigail in yet?
Sure, just down that way.
Abigail can help you. She knows those waters better than anyone here. Just look for the ship called the Pathfinder. If you don't see it, then follow the smell of cheap booze.
Charming. Thanks.
Oh, quiet down. It's just a seagull.
Actually, he's a rabbit.
Huh? What time is it?
A little past 4.
Great! I'm not too late for happy hour.
Whoa, wait. I need to go to the Steinbeck Peninsula.
Okay. What's that to do with me?
What's that? I want to hire you to take me there. The Dockmaster told me you were the best.
Look, man. You're not just paying me for the ride. You'd also be paying me to not only deal with those damn bureaucrats in Capitola, but you're also making me skip out on 2 tab shots at the Clench Saloon to deal with those damn bureaucrats in Capitola. Right now, I'm too expensive for you.
Look, I need to go south.
Then you better get walking.
Here. Partially used, but it's got most of its charge left.
Whoa. Rising, huh? That's some serious tech. You're trading me a rising taser with most of its charge for a boat ride.
I'm sure whatever you sell it for will keep you liquored up for a long time. Now, what do you say?
What are you smiling for? Captain Abigail Fayte, at your service. Get comfortable. Snow, come on.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Jules, what did the letter say?
It was from my little sister, Gretchen.
Oh, what happened?
She and my dad are under the impression that I'm dead.
What? Why?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Don't believe their lies! The sons were not the cause of Carol's destruction. It was the scrapper, Jules McCaffery. He is the scourge of Carol. He destroyed my home. He slaughtered my people. He butchered my Alan. Jules McCaffery didn't want you to have the feast. Not you, or you, or you. He wanted no one to have it, so he destroyed it. Jules McCaffery is the scourge of Carol, not the sons. You gotta believe me, I was there.
Get your hands off me, you lunatic!
You'll see. All of you will see. Jules McCaffery will come for you all. He's the scourge of Carol, the greatest blight of the valley. Why don't you open your eyes?
Is everything all right, ma'am?
Get away from me. It's because of you bots that the scrapper succeeded.
I promise I had nothing to do with that particular conspiracy. I'm just a wandering old automaton, curious about your teaching.
Well, you've heard of Carol, right? The home of the great Alan Lewis. The most incredible, most handsome, and most amazing leader in all of the valley.
I might have heard a whisper or two.
Well, it's gone. He's gone. The scrapper, Jules McCaffery, he led the sons of Sam Hain to our doors. And because of him, everything was destroyed. My poor Alan, my sweet Alan. He was going to be our shepherd, bringing word of the shroud all across the Republic.
Oh my. I'm so sorry for your loss. This Jules McCaffery must be a real villain amongst the worst.
He is. He's a monster. The scourge of Carol. He deserves to be skinned alive and fed to the fuglies.
I would agree so. How many have you told about this wretch?
I've only recently arrived here. No other colony would take me. Said I'm nuts. But Jared took me in.
So these are the only people who would listen?
Listen. More like ignore.
Come with me. I know who will listen.
Really?
Yes. If we are to remove a blight like Jules McCaffery, we need to work together. Right?
Yes? Yes! Your friends are out here?
Yes. Just a little further.
This isn't a trap, is it? I got a knife and I can stab real good.
A knife? That's all?
What is this?
These are my friends. The only ones I like hunting with. And Jules is my quarry, and I can't have a lunatic running around drawing attention to what's mine.
Oh, you! Oh, I knew I couldn't trust you, worthless...
Time to meet your crowd. No. Leave her for the crows. Well, there's a whole colony that heard every single word she said. And I'd hate for you to spoil your appetite.
A new threat and a new journey. Nothing new to the Darklands. And yet, as the lenses of the malevolent pox falls on our brave heroes, the winds shift and the storm brews on the horizon. What does the bot want with the scrapper, and why do the McCafferys think Jules is dead?
And there it is, Port de la Capitola.
Good. Almost there.
Well, you're almost there.
What do you mean?
Docking fee is 30 tabs. I'm not paying that kind of money.
What, you expect me to swim?
You can't you?
Unbelievable. Quinn, hold on.
Bye. Aw, you think he's mad, Snow?
I'm cold, Jules. I know, me too. Let's find a place to stay.
Well, you boys fancy a nightly swim?
The name's Jules. This is my partner, Quinn.
Occupation?
Scrapper and rabbit.
So, what brings you to...
I'm sorry, I'll answer any question you have, but could we go someplace warm?
I understand, but I can't let you on land without knowing who you are or what you're doing here.
I can answer both for you, Harbor Master.
Oh, hello, Carla.
I knew tonight would be exciting. His name, Jules McCaffery. His purpose for being here to pay 4,180 tabs or exchange something of equal or greater value.
4,000 and what?
Sounds like you don't have either. That's a shame. Boys, relieve Mr. McCaffery of his gear and belongings, please.
By dark you are!
By dark we are. Or you end up in biorecycling and your rat, the soup pot.
What is this about? I haven't done anything. This is the first time I've been back in the peninsula for 6 years.
It's not what you did. It's what Daddy McCaffery did.
What?
You want someplace warm? We got a nice, toasty cell with your name on it. Get him out of here.
Ew! Shoot! Shoot! Damn rodents! Sorry about that. I have to put in the vermin extermination requisition form 3 times and not even a mousetrap.
Don't worry about it.
Here you go, boss. Salisbury steak, potatoes, and a juice box. I even stuck a little lettuce in there for you, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, perk up, buddy. You gotta admit, this isn't the worst place you have to crash in.
Yeah.
Here. Let me see if I can get you some dessert.
Jules, what's going to happen to us?
I have no idea. I haven't been in a Capitola jail before.
What happened? Why did they take your stuff?
I don't know, Quinn. Give me some time to think, okay? At least the guard was polite.
Yeah, Buck has always been the sympathetic type.
Uncle Rocky? And here I was afraid I wasn't going to see another friendly face.
I'm Rockman Bryce here, but it's good to see you again, kiddo.
That uniform, are you...
I'm a senior representative for the Capitola Merchant Guild. I know, a little different from Perimeter Patroller.
Working with the Bureau now, huh? Then can you explain to me why my ex threw me in here and took all my gear and money?
I wish you would have found out under different circumstances, but... Your father has an outstanding debt to the Alliance. 19 escaped slaves died because of him.
Aptos Oaks is just a resting place. Whatever happens along the Freedom Boulevard is not...
Your father pulled the Oaks off of the boulevard.
He did what?
And to demonstrate this, he opened fire on a group seeking sanctuary. 19. I'm so sorry, Jules.
He and Mother have saved over 300 escaped slaves. He's been saving people for over 40 years. Why? Why would he do that?
Jules, we don't know. The Merchant Guild were curious if you did.
Can't believe this.
Neither can I, and I've known the man my whole life.
And the Freedom Fighters?
They've redirected their routes through the back roads to the boulevard. The Steinbeck Alliance placed an embargo on the colony.
An embargo? For how long?
It's been a little over 5 months.
5 months of no supplies? And he's not bending?
You know Sawyer. He doesn't break easily.
But the colony will. Please, I need to talk to him.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't know what brought you back, but I'm relieved you are.
I'm back because Gretchen sent me a letter. I'd show it to you.
I understand. She must have tapped a sympathetic outside source to make the delivery. Smart girl.
Crippled with social anxiety and fear of attachment, but yeah, she is. Am I free to go?
Once you step behind those bars, you need a level 4 clearance to let you out before your trial.
And you're level 4, right?
More like level 6.
Hey, I found some pudding Oh, Mr. Bryce. I'm so sorry,
Buck, it's fine. Can you let this man out, please?
Yes, sir!
Again, I'm sorry, Jules. You can stay with me and Kasumi until tomorrow.
They took everything. My choice scrap, my tabs. All they left was the bare essentials. Back to square one.
Not completely. You going to introduce me to your friend?
This is Quinn. I found him when I was down south.
Nice to meet you, little buddy.
I still can't believe what you told me. Of all things.
I know. Like I said, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Sawyer's been circling the drain for a while, but I didn't expect a plunge like this.
You talking about Sawyer McCaffery? The man's a filthy murderer.
We're aware. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Kay. You won't believe who I ran into today.
Is that Jules? Little Jules?
Hi, Aunt Kay.
Better than prison food, huh?
Understatement of the century. So, how does a patrol guard become a senior representative?
You had to ask.
By picking the wrong fight. Should I tell him, hun?
Might as well. Be rude not to.
I was out with my men, scouting out Huntington Drive, over by the junior high school.
At night?
He's got you.
Yes, at night. I know. It was dumb. But we needed to find a new water filter. We were combing the neighborhood for hours, but kept coming up empty-handed, so I made the call to stay after dark. Big mistake number 1. Then I go into this 2-story house alone, letting my men cover more ground. Big mistake number 2. Picking around the kitchen when I noticed a sleeping bag tucked away inside the pantry.
The house was occupied.
In a matter of speaking. I drew my cannon and went room to room until I rounded the corner into the master bedroom, and I noticed a second doorway on the far wall. It was a panic room. Then I made big mistake number 3.
You called out.
Called out.
I called out. I say, hey, who's there? Now, there I was expecting a scared Darklander to come stumbling out, hands in the air. Instead, I see this big guy step out. Now, because it was dark, I didn't get a good look at him, so I asked him, who are you? The moment I saw him raise his machete, I squeezed a couple rounds into him. Big mistake number 4.
Was he?
He was. This was no Darklander. He was a Wendy and one that had eaten the house's previous inhabitant. He rushes at me, slashing that machete about while I'm just trying to put as much distance between that razor edge and my neck. But I wasn't quick enough. The blade found me and sent me tumbling down the stairs. The impact hurt, but I'm moving with pure adrenaline now, so I'm on my feet and sprinting out the door with this thing roaring after me. My men heard my shots, so when they see that brute charging me with a bloodied machete, they emptied their clips into him. I walk over to them, gasping for air, and I tell them, "Good shooting, boys. I think we can call it a day." And then, one of them tells me,
"Let me." He says, "Think so, boss? Because your guts are hanging out."
Whoa.
Yup. I looked down and realized that I was narrowly avoiding tripping on my own entrails. What awaited me after those men dragged me home was 4 months of recovery and vocal battery from Kasumi.
You're normally so quiet though, Aunt Kay.
Until I walk into the clinic and find my husband with his intestines shoved back into his belly.
After that, we decided my days on patrol were over.
Then how'd you end up here?
Your father.
Really?
As you know, Your father made for a damn good captain of the guard. It was his calling. Up until he decided to throw his hat into politics.
He got elected?
Unanimously. He is the man who gave the Republic Seth McCaffery.
Seth is
A month after he was given the robe, something switched in his head. He went from, "Take all the rest you need, Rocky," to, "I can't have my men led by an idiot. Get out." So, Kasumi and I packed up and walked. The rest is a lot of schooling and bureaucrat stuff.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Hopefully you can knock some sense into him.
Or, at the very least, figure out what happened to him.
Until then, the couch is yours tonight, and we have plenty of carrots and lettuce for your little friend. If you get hungry, there's some jerky in the fridge.
Thanks, Aunt Kay. You guys are the best. Do you mind if I pack it in early? It's been a long day.
Go ahead, son. I have a meeting tomorrow morning, so I will probably miss you. But, despite what's been happening, we really are happy to see you again.
Likewise.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Aunt Kay. Uncle Rocky.
Good night, Jules.
Jules, are you awake?
Yeah.
Why did you lie to me about Seth McCaffery?
What lie?
You said you weren't related.
And the ways that matter. Other than blood, there's nothing that connects us.
Why? He's the hero of the Republic.
You can't believe everything you hear, Quinn.
What do you mean?
Let's hope you never have to find out. Sounds like Vancouver is a ways off, buddy.
I'm more concerned about you. You've been so rattled since you got that letter. Does your family hurt you this bad?
Yeah.
Why?
Sawyer and I had different opinions on what my life should be. I left. Not a word from him since. Until tomorrow, which is why we need our sleep. Get some rest, pal.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, buddy.
Again.
Wincott, listen to me.
I have no interest in your whimpers, Drayman.
By Doc, listen! I know who destroyed the feast, Jules.
McCaffery. I'm aware. My informants tell me he's no longer in the valley. He was last seen joining a caravan heading north. Whatever he used to destroy the feast will be found, and it will be delivered.
Then why are you wasting time here?
Because you've become arrogant, Drayman. We lost our chance to secure a foothold in the valley, and you didn't even have the initiative to track McCaffery down.
Apparently you're not as well informed as you would think.
Explain.
While you have been here torturing me and strutting about like a rooster in a henhouse, you have failed to realize that I'm not the player in this game of cat and McCaffery. Pox. He's likely in pursuit of McCaffery as we speak.
Pox and his horde are making their way towards Lake Tahoe. My spies along the 395 gridlock confirmed seeing the shepherds chasing down the survivors of Hess.
But did they see him? Hmm? I guarantee, as we speak, that insufferable brain in a jar is following McCaffery's scent, likely hoping to claim the weapon for himself.
And why should I believe you?
Destroy me, and you will never see that weapon.
You see this?
A flash drive.
This drive contains a virus, specially designed by the United States military to subdue Republic bots. From what I've seen, when a bot is infected with it, the pain they feel is far from physical. This is hell for you. If you're wrong or you double-cross us, this will be placed in your systems and then we'll leave you in your misery. Drayman, the great schemer, will be reduced to a screaming wretch.
I see why he likes you.
Find McCaffery, kill him, and take his weapon. My people will be watching you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but this is your last chance, Drayman.
Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages.
The burgers are almost done, kids.
Yay!
I want mine with pickles.
I want mine with ketchup.
Kids, let Daddy cook. Lemonade?
Thanks, honey. Delicious.
Hey, Pop. What's that?
Darling, is that?
It is. It's the Americans. Kids, get inside.
Not so fast, Republic filth.
Please, sir. Spare my family.
Death to the Republic!
Horrific, I know. Hi, I'm Bruce Palmer of Bunker Corps. In 1995, Appalachia was destroyed by a bioweapon meant to be used on our republic. What was once beautiful mountains and forests is now a barren wasteland where nothing lives. We got lucky that time, but what about the next? What if the next wasteland is our precious republic? We at Bunker Corps have a solution. We are proposing a $1.7 trillion deal with the Republic government to create a series of reinforced, safe bunkers to protect Californians in the event of a world-ending cataclysm, and not to experiment on people. However, the Republic and its bots believe that the bunkers are unnecessary or are actually horrific social experiments, which they are not. Now, let's take a look at the Johnsons again, but this time with the help of Bunker Corps.
The burgers are almost done, kids.
Yay! I want mine with pickles.
I want mine with ketchup.
Kids, let Daddy cook. Lemonade?
Thanks, honey. Delicious.
Hey, Pop. What's that?
Darling, is that?
It is. It's the Americans. Everyone, to the bunker!
Are you sure they can't get in, Pop?
Of course I'm sure, Billy. Bunker Corp has the state-of-the-art armored protection that can withstand an earthquake. Not to mention their trained security detail.
He's right, Billy, and the best part is this isn't a grotesque social experiment. Now, can I get my burger with cheese? At Bunker Corps, we promise to protect every Californian, big and small. So what are you waiting for, California? It's not like we're going to experiment on you. We wouldn't do that. Bunker Corps, we don't experiment on people. We protect them. Honest. Welcome back to the dark lands of the world before.
Oh, shut up.
Did you skip breakfast again?
Had to. We barely had enough rations to make it through the week. Better I starve so my kids can eat.
Here.
Whoa. Where'd you get that?
Don't worry about it. Ate the damn apple.
This is from Reed's crop, isn't it? Vince, you know what Sawyer will do if he finds out you're taking...
Are you gonna tell him?
Of course not.
Then eat. I don't want to hear your stomach the whole shift.
Hey, look alive.
Don't move. Who are you? We aren't taking in Darklanders.
Vince? Gary? What are you doing on those walls?
I don't believe it. Jules? What are you... Hold on. I'll open the gate.
By Dark, you are. Sawyer said...
But it's his boy. Sawyer will want to see him.
Long time no see.
Real long time. We thought you were dead.
What brought you back?
Is Gretchen still at the house, or is she on her own?
She moved into a place up the hill, just for her and all her books.
Thanks, Gary.
Whoa. You're not going anywhere without an escort.
Go love that embargo. Here. Jerky. Fresh from Uncle Rocky's.
You found Rocky?
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Jules, thank you for the jerky, but we really can't let you go anywhere without an escort. New law.
Alright. Get Beto then. What?
Beto and his family left about a year ago, out to SoCal.
Francisco? Laura?
Francisco left for Monterey, and Laura's family went to stay with hers in Gilroy after she was killed during a patrol.
During a patrol? She was a florist!
We've had hard times, Jules. I'm sure you've heard.
Yeah, something about the deaths of 19 innocent people.
I'll take him to Gretchen. Hold the post, will ya?
Yeah.
What?
Open up, Gretch.
Give me a second.
1.
Shut up. Wow, you look like crap.
That's quite the compliment from Gretch the Wretch.
I told you not to call me that.
Hello to you too, Gretch.
Come on, you're letting the sage out.
If by sage you mean good green, how'd you get it? You're in an embargo.
The same way I got a letter out. I'm guessing that's why you're here?
Yeah, so what's this about me being dead?
Sit. Did you want to hit?
No, I'm...
Oh, I didn't know you had a rabbit.
Yeah, his name is...
Come here, little guy.
Whoa, gentle with him.
Where'd you find this cutie?
Rescued him from a hunter down south.
Los Angeles.
Mojave.
I hate deserts.
You've never even been to the desert. Wait, let's back up. You need to tell me why people think I'm dead.
Does Dad know you're here yet?
No, but I ran into Vince and Gary, so I'm sure he will soon enough.
Ponces.
Be nice, Gretch.
Bite me.
Come on, Gretch, stop stalling.
Oh, look at you. Get yourself a rabbit, 12 years in the Darklands, and you got guts.
Gretchen!
Fine. Dad will kill me if he knows I took this. But I thought, if you turned up, you'd want to look at it.
A letter? A letter from who?
A letter from our dearest big brother.
Seth? Seth told you I was dead?
He did what?
What the dark is that? What is it?
Gretchen, calm down.
He talked. Jules, you heard him, right?
Yes, he does that. Relax.
I think I broke something.
He did it again!
Gretch, it's the Darklands. Are you really surprised by this?
I've heard about bots and fuglies, and I've shot a marauder or two, but I never thought talking rabbits were a thing.
Deep breaths, girl. Deep, deep breaths.
Where's my pipe? I need to smoke.
Take your time. You okay, pal?
I'm sorry. I just didn't think.
Remember what I said about not believing everything you hear.
But Seth's a hero.
Seth is a lunatic.
He's a psychopath.
There's nothing in his heart but greed, lust, and a dangerously inflated ego. If Seth McCaffery is a hero, then I'm the head of the librarians.
So he told Sawyer I was dead.
And Dad ate it up, like always.
What do you mean, like always?
Seth is up lording over some patch of dirt up near Newport, like a king, and wrote to Dad to brag about it about a year ago. After that, they became regular pen pals.
Wait. Seth told Sawyer to run for mayor, didn't he?
Yep.
Seth told Sawyer to be more strict on people, didn't he?
Yep.
Seth told Sawyer to pull out of the Freedom Boulevard, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Over 40 years, committed to protecting those in need. And Sawyer turns his back on it? Because the prodigal son told him to?
I know.
And now Sawyer thinks I'm dead. But you didn't.
I'm not stupid enough to believe Seth.
Then why would you send me a letter if not to confirm I was alive?
Shut up.
You can't hide from your big brother, Gretch.
Who's hiding? Are you hiding? I'm not. I'm... Just come here.
I missed you too.
I wish you'd write more.
I tend to avoid major metropolitans, but I'll be sure to send a letter or two from now on. Let you know I'm still out there, scratching through dirt, as Sawyer loves saying.
Good.
Time to face the music. I'll see you around, Gretch the Wretch.
Don't call me that. Jules? If you die, can I have your rabbit?
Not in a million years.
Hello, Julian.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Ooh, is that really all you have to say for yourself?
I'm surprised to find you standing over Mom's grave.
Am I not allowed to visit my dearly departed wife?
Says the man who murdered 19 innocent people she would have wanted to save.
Innocent? Oh, 12 years. You scratched through the dirt in the Darklands, and you still think that word has meaning. And those frauds are the last people I'd ever call innocent.
Escaped slaves are frauds?
Oh, is there no such thing out there? Is every Darklander, every marauder, every fugly an honest, good-loving Samaritan?
You dare compare people who fled hardship and cruelty, seeking a better life for themselves and their families, to marauders while standing over Mom's grave?
Watch your tongue, Julian. I am still your father. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? The Darklands ate my boy and spat out a foul-mouthed, chuckling serpent.
I'm laughing, Sawyer, because all this time, you, my father, hasn't once shown any sort of relief or joy to see your second-born was alive. I see I don't even have a gravestone. Did your eldest tell you not to give me a funeral?
Ah, so that's what this is. Jealousy. Oh, you've always been envious of your brother. I imagine he's so relieved not to have you dragging him down by his coattails. He became a hero of the Republic, and you became a contemptible scrapper.
You're angry.
Who wouldn't be when a man finds his son has become a despicable thug?
No. You're angry because if I'm here, that means Seth McCaffery, the hero of the Republic and your sole confidant, was wrong. Now you're wondering, what else could he have gotten wrong?
Be quiet.
Maybe becoming mayor and chasing off all your friends wasn't in the colony's best interest.
I said be quiet, Julian.
Maybe the freedom fighters and their charges aren't frauds.
Julian.
Maybe you, Sawyer McCaffery, actually murdered 19 innocent people and are the monster the whole peninsula thinks you are.
Julian, you will never, ever be Seth.
Good, because he's a murderer. Really?
You are the one who is wrong, Julian. Seth was right. The boy Helena brought into the world, the boy she named, he is truly dead. Now get out. If you come back, I'll have you killed.
Bye, Sawyer. And she named me Jules, not Julian. But I guess you wouldn't have remembered that. Goodbye, Mom.
Sawyer
Is that Jules? He's alive.
I heard them yelling. What's going on?
I don't believe it.
Jules! Why are you leaving? You have to help him. Don't you dare abandon us.
Sawyer's the fever, Gretch. I need to remedy the infection.
The infection? East of Newport. A colony called Victor Island.
Victor Island.
And take this. I know, but they can help you. Like they helped me.
All right. I'll be back.
You better.
Bye, Gretchen.
Bye.
There you have it, Quinn. The McCaffery family and all its ugliness.
I would never have known.
That's the danger of legends, Quinn. The story can be twisted, altered, butchered, turned into whatever the teller wants it to be. Seth has the charisma and the appearance to pull off the look of the shining knight. But deep down, there's a rotting core of narcissism and malice.
What do they say about you, Jules?
Before, I couldn't care less. If they hated me, fine. If they liked me, fine. In my head, all that mattered was getting the best deal on my best scrap. But then I met you. Now, I kinda hope people start seeing me the way my mom saw me. I don't want to be a hero. Just a guy who tries to do the right thing.
You know, Jules, I suspected you were related to Seth.
Oh?
And despite everything I heard about him, I was always glad I met you first.
Now, in light of recent news, I'm sure that's tenfold.
You can say that again. So, how are we going to get north? We have no money.
Don't remind me. Well, there is one person we can turn to.
Please, I don't really know who you're talking about.
There can't be many scrappers out here with rabbits. If you continue to lie, I'll give Silo another finger.
You gotta believe me. I have no idea who you're looking for.
You realize I'm a bot, right? I can detect lies as easily as you can see the bloodied stumps of your fingers. You should know my fuglies haven't eaten since they had a little colonist buffet in the valley 4 days ago. And judging by the way they're eyeing your legs...
Okay. I received a letter from his sister. Some kind of trouble. She told me it was urgent. Please, that's all I know.
I see. Mr. McCaffery is going home. Unfortunately, I still am detecting some fibbing. Silo.
Okay, I read the letter.
There we are. And what did the letter say?
McCaffery's brother told his family he was dead, so his sister wanted him home.
And knowing McCaffery, that settles it. We're heading north then.
Am I free to go?
Of course you are. I'm a bot of my word. You are free to go. Head first.
What?
Trust me. You'll suffer less.
The hero they know, the villain he is. Jules McCaffery is one of few who knows this horrific truth. As he and Quinn make their way north, they walk unaware of the darkening skies above and the steel fingers of the treacherous pox slowly closing in. Alright, let's do this.
Are these people really that scary?
I'd wager at least 5 cannons have been trained on us for 3 blocks, so yeah, the librarians are that scary. Just let me do the talking.
That's close enough. What the dark are you doing back? The peninsula has had enough McCafferys.
It's a good thing I won't be around long. I need to speak to your boss.
The Lord Librarian hasn't the time for lowly scrappers.
Then maybe he has time for some new reading material.
We'll see. Conrad.
Hand it over. Now.
Your boss's hands only.
We oughta.
Probably oughta, but the librarians need all the friends they can get these days. You know I'm right.
Conrad, back off. Fine, McCaffery. Head for the Grand Library. But no sudden moves.
I understand. Bye, Conrad. See?
They must really like books.
They're obsessed with books. The real kind. Their mission is a good one, but what you just saw was the result of 80-something years of scholars getting their heads knocked in by everyone and everything in the Darklands. The noble page is greater than the ignoble man.
So, is this guy the person you mentioned?
No, but he knows where we can find her. Her?
Don't move, Scrapper. Drop your weapons and your pack and kick them away.
Understood. There you are. I'm unarmed.
No sudden moves now. Cannons locked? Alright, keep them in your sights. Go inside, McCaffery. Your things will be returned to you when you leave. If you leave.
I was hoping for sun and silence, but instead I'm welcomed by dark clouds and a McCaffery.
Sorry to be a nuisance, Armin. Hopefully this will lighten your mood.
Luminarius. Cover and spine intact. First edition. All 201 pages, including table of contents. And a complete lack of Darkland stink. Where did you find this?
It was a gift, but there aren't enough pictures, so I thought I'd offer it to you.
Brevity is the soul of wit, McCaffery.
Fair enough. I'm looking for Amanda.
And what could you possibly want with her? Don't you cause enough trouble as it is?
The trouble I'm looking to cause is far, far away from here.
Well, that's unfortunate for us, then. She fell off our radar months ago.
Your spy network makes the sons of Samhain blush, and you're telling me you don't keep at least one eye on your sister?
Half-sister. You and Amanda Bloodscourge would be a volatile concoction. I have no love for the Darklands, but I refuse to be responsible for the havoc you two will wreak.
How about a new bookmark?
She's mixing with the Sea Dragons now, those miscreants at the old secondary school.
Thank you, Lord Librarian. Here you go.
A playing card? The Joker.
Better than a bent page, am I right?
Get out!
Is it safe to talk now?
Yep.
Amanda Bloodscourge, what is she, a marauder?
Former marauder. And yes, she and her old gang used to tear the North apart, but she's retired. Despite her name and, well, most everything else, she's also one of the best engineers around.
So, Armin and Amanda...
Armin Duval came from a family of librarians, then a marauder caught the eye of Mrs. Duval. 9 months later, Armin was dating a new baby sister. It's safe to say their family life wasn't a happy one.
One more question.
Shoot.
Why was there a throne of books back there?
He probably ran out of shelf space months ago.
Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages.
55 murderers, 50 thieves, and 30 disgusting traitors. All of them facing a gladiatorial gauntlet, where the only way out is victory, or brutal, agonizing death. It must be America's favorite yearly pastime. Fight for freedom, 14! That's right, the Triple F is back, and under the Coliseum's new showman, Martin Scores. It's going to be deadlier than ever. 90 servitor bots, engineered and provided by Eddie and Son. Now armed with shredder cannons and red-hot slicer blades. Featuring all new death traps, including the Razor Whip Cage, the Molten Pit, and the soon-to-be viewer favorite, the Hooked Penetrator. Still thirsty for blood? Then chug this down. Returning to the Coliseum is the Duke of Destruction, the Prelude to Carnage, the American Juggernaut, Roos, the Punishing Patriot.
How are you, America? Roos, the Punishing Patriot here. I'm back, and I'm ready to come to you juicy slap out of the friends of furry friends. And unfortunately for those vegan pansies, I like my steak rare.
Joining the gauntlet are members of Friends of Fury Friends. They have the gall to say meat is murder. So now they'll have to murder their way to freedom. So get ready, get pumped, get hungry, because Fight for Freedom 14 is coming to Carson Coliseum in Atlanta. Tickets go as high as $399.99, so get yours now!
Welcome back to the dark lands of the world before.
And then I says to him, and then he says, nuh-uh. And then I says, I can prove it. And then he says, no, you can't. And then I said,
just skip to the end.
Shh, Tom. He's getting to the good part.
Yeah, Tom. I'm getting to the good part. This is the rising action. Crap. Where was I?
You were saying something to Gus.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, William. So, anyway, and then I says, stand over there, and I'll show you that I can shoot that mole off your cheek from 100 feet away. And then Gus looks at me like he always did. You know the look he gives. And then he rolled his eyes at me like he always did. And then he started walking.
Did you really shoot his mole off from 100 feet away?
Nah, I blew his head clean off from 6.
What's wrong, Tom? You didn't like the story?
You didn't blow his head clean off. He still had his bottom jaw in his...
What do you know? You weren't even there.
I think I know how my own brother died, you idiot.
Hey. He's the one who turned his back on me
after he put horse piss in my prized whiskey.
What? That's why you... That wasn't him. That was Russell!
Oh, really? Damn.
Yes! He was bragging about it!
I thought that was a different part.
No!
So, when does Russell work next?
Excuse me, fellas.
Well, arm up! Armand! Who was that?
Easy. I mean no harm.
Oh, well, we do. What do you want?
I'm just looking for Amanda Bloodscourge. I'm a friend of hers.
Hey, yo, isn't she?
Yeah, let him in. We're opening the gates, but if you try something, our 6 guys in those trees will fill you with lead.
Come on, guys, you're not the librarians, but it's fine. I come in peace.
Well, you'll leave in pieces if you try something. That was very good, William, yeah. Very threatening. You think so?
Would you keep those cannons on him? All right, stranger. Let's go.
They do say to let it breathe. I'm in.
Sorry to disturb you during your rest time, boss. But we have this strange...
Oh, crap.
Oh, Jules McCaffery. Long time no see.
Hey, Dominic. It's really has been.
Come on in. Take a seat. How about some wine, Corleone, 2042.
I'm good.
Ugh, please. I'm past the point of wanting to poison you, I promise. Sit. The rest of you, beat it.
Yes, boss. But before we go, when does...
I don't miss twice, but...
Yeah, boss. Sorry, boss. You two have fun. Okay, bye.
So how
have you been, Jules? It's been what? 4? 5 years?
About 5.
Oh, time flies when you're having fun. Look at you. Tanned, scarred. Well, the proud owner of a rabbit, apparently.
Yeah, it's been quite the adventure. What happened to
Malicious Mel und the Scarlet Brotherhood? Fugly food. Nah, it's fine. I was thinking of leaving the gang anyway. The Fuglies just saved me the hassle of putting a bullet between Mel's eyes myself.
I didn't think you and Mel were so...
Just ignore that. It's our latest catch.
Is it a Fugly?
And then I have a very happily married Mel und Dominic von Krupt. Until she heard about you and those Gary Gilders blowing up our pharma lab. Then it was day and night. Then you're going to kill him. Why are you sitting on your butt when you could be killing him? Why are you sleeping when you could be killing him? Oh, she was so annoying. Look, Jules, if I wanted you dead, that bullet I shot at Bert would have gone through your throat. Really? I'm over it. The sea dragons aren't marauders, okay? We're the peninsula's first organized gang of bounty hunters. So unless you have a reward out for your head, you can rest easy. Here.
Thanks, Dominic.
You didn't answer my question. How have you been?
I was actually just coming up from the valley. Now I...
Thank you, guys. This is fine. Isn't this just perfect? Drink.
Okay.
So, are you going to tell me what you've been up to?
I'm actually looking for Amanda Bloodscourge. I was told she was running with you guys.
Who told you that? She came to us asking for bodies and cannons for aiding some caravan running out of Capitola, but she's not a sea dragon.
It's dark with you, Armin.
But if you do find her, make sure to... Oh, son of a... Sorry, Jules. 1 second. What?
Sorry to bother you again, boss. But one of the runners came back. He has bounties.
Alright, brings him in. Before you go, William, let the keepers know the catch doesn't get dinner today.
Yes, boss.
Give me a minute, Jules. I'm sorry, this is business.
Well, do you know where I can find Amanda?
Oh, wow, look at the nose on this one. I swear, all the bad guys in the Darklands look like trolls. Am I right?
I guess, Dominic. I really need to know where...
Gilders are looking for an anti-paladin. Ugh. But for 100 tabs, not worth it.
Dominic, I need to know where Amanda is. Do you know where I can find her?
Didn't you say you were coming from the valley?
Yes.
Huh. Listen to this. Vaunted, dead or alive. Scrapper, brunette, brown eyes. Oh, last seen traveling in the valley with a grey rabbit. Vaunted by one Mr. Bale Earl Ephraim for the death of his dear friend Ulysses Barnum. Bounty, 1,000 tabs alive, 3,000 dead. I wouldn't expect anything less from the founder of The Showman.
Dominic, look, I appreciate the wine,
Sounds
but
familiar, Jules? Ah, sounds real familiar to me. I like your rabbit. Cute. Would look great in a stew pot.
Oh, gosh.
3 4s, new blood. Pay up.
You got me again, Margrim. 6 times in a row.
I've always been lucky.
Yeah, but I think I'm almost out of tabs.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get your money back. Here, want to earn some tabs?
Oh, sure.
All right. Why don't you head over to the cafeteria and bring us back a couple bags of cheesy cats? I'll give you a tab for each.
Okay, yeah, I'll go right away.
Thanks, new blood.
I just gotta say, fellas, I'm really glad you guys took me in. My last gang, things didn't end well for them. First, my buddy drank some of the bad toilet cleaner and died, and then a bunch of fuglies ate our leader, and the rest of them. So far, you sea dragons have been the best thing to ever happen to me since. I just wanted
New blood, chips. Now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Sorry, I'll go get those candy cheese. I'll be right back. It's good to have friends.
Where the dark does Dom find these idiots?
Maybe the same gutter he found that Amanda chick.
Oh yeah, or that weirdo from Boston. You know, the one with the grenades.
Right, the one who ran around and made motorcycle sounds.
He even made the sound of the gear shifting. Ah, speak of the devil.
Margrim, I don't think that's the weirdo.
Oh, Doc!
Don't worry, Jules. I'll make it quick.
But the dark...
Thanks, Geyserville.
McCaffery? What are you doing here?
Looking for you! Can I hop on?
Get on the 50 cal and let's blow stuff up.
This is your friend?
You've seen my enemies. Fair point. What are we doing again?
Blocking out these gadgets and making the world a better place. Any reactions?
None. I wish you were here sooner.
Oh, Marcy is still getting used to our humanity. Much different process than cooling.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen me Marcy this mean.
Dragon slaying time.
Ooh, that sounded like a lot of them. Just keep your cannon on the door.
But what if it's the Black Knights? Or the banana slugs? Oh crap, what if it is the banana slugs?
Cannon, door, mouth, shut.
Who is it?
Shut up! What are you doing?
Got a package for you. 2 heaping barrels of dead.
Good to see you haven't changed, Amanda.
I've changed. Who says I haven't changed?
Well, I never thought you'd take to bounty hunting. That's why you're here, right? The sea dragons took someone from you?
Bounty hunting? Ew, don't talk like that. I'm here for... Oh, Leopold. There he is. Chrome steel door, triple steel locks, Ultramax prison tech if I ever saw it.
Ultramax? I don't think even Marcy can punch a hole in that.
We already have the key. Witness. MAKHI! It's MAKHI! MAKHI!
Is it Wendy?
Easy, big boy. This is my friend. Oh, sorry, you want your MAKHI. He loves this little thing, the big booger. I don't know why he's all about Siberian Huskies, but he goes nuts for his MAKHI. Here you go, big guy. Good boy. Jules, this is my partner, Leopold Claude Rousseau, the 4th, or Leo, if that's a mouthful. Here, big guy, you were missing Mr. Slashy, weren't you? Aw, he likes his machete. Yes, he does.
Wendy with a machete. Why is that familiar?
Come on, Leo. We gotta find the pervert dirtbag who locked you up. Looks like I'll be the one doing the stabbing, dummy boy.
Friends. I know how to pick 'em.
Oh, I'm home. Crapples, apples, and peanut butter pie. He got away. And he wasted a Corleone 2042? What kind of monster would do that?
Yeah, sorry. He must have escaped thanks to me.
Oh, he'll be back. There's a bounty on my head for 1,400 tabs. So, what are you doing here, Jules? And what's with the rabbit?
He's, a jackalope who lost his antlers. Say hi, Quinn. It's okay. Say hi.
Hello?
Oh, he lost his antlers and his Scottish accent. Poor little guy. Leo, don't eat him. The baby's been through enough.
Amanda.
Uh-huh.
I need to head north, Newport, and I have to get there as fast as possible. So I thought I'd turn to the lady with the fastest wheels in the Republic.
Well, aren't you a sweet talker, Jules? Sure, why not? Big Leo and I were thinking a road trip was in order. We're taking the scenic route, though. Leopold likes fish.
Scenic route it is.
Oh, and I need to make a quick stop.
How did you get past my scouts?
My cannons are bigger than theirs. Duh. Now listen, you told me the caravan was a bunch of choppers. The thing was swarming with Capitola boys with big muscles and bigger cannons.
Didn't seem like it'd be a problem for you and your sea dragons.
Well, no, it wasn't. But that's not the point. You tried to send me to my death. Again.
And you rose above it. Congratulations. Now could you please...
Look, big brother.
Half-brother.
You like to pretend you fly higher than everyone else, flapping your little wings, chirping your superiority like a pretty, pretty bird. But if you pull another stunt like that, I'll take a cue from my favorite book. You know, the one about the mockingbird.
That's not what it's about.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, you damn goober.
Get out.
You get out. New throne pillow?
Yes, thank you for noticing.
Well, it looks comfortable. Stupid.
Tyson.
Yes, Lord Librarian?
Put a team on them. If McCaffery's going where I think he's going, it sounds like it'll be a good read.
They're in that motorcycle, tank thing.
Then they'll be easy to follow.
As you wish, Lord Librarian.
Jules McCaffery.
Jules McCaffery. Once again, you stick it to me. 3,000 tabs, here I come. You wanna go, big ugly? Because I'm not having... Oh, Shiloh, it's just you. I should have recognized the mel in your teeth. Kidding. All right, little sheep. Take me to your shepherd.
Doc. Shaded. Margaret. What did they do to you? Oh. Now how am I gonna get those 2 tabs? At least it's not Fuglies. Just when I thought I made some friends. But now I'm alone and I'm broke. Well, better get walking.
They say knowledge is power. Then the librarians and their enigmatic leader must be quite powerful. As Jules and Quinn roar down the roads of the Dark Lands, they have no idea how many prying eyes have turned to their journey, watching every movement, calculating every risk. When it all comes to a head, will our heroes write another great chapter in their book called Life, or will it be their final volume?
Took him long enough. Enter!
Archivist Captain Max Miller of Team Grendel reporting in, Spymaster.
Yes, good. Captain Miller, this is an urgent matter, so I'm going to be direct. This comes directly from Lord Duval himself.
Forgive me, Spymaster. If I had known, I would have come sooner. It would be my honor to carry the Lord Librarian's will into battle.
It isn't an elimination, Captain Miller. You and your team have been tasked with tracking the movements of Amanda Bloodscourge. She has joined forces with the scrapper, Jules McCaffery. The 2 of them were last seen traveling north at full speed toward the Madison, Oregon territories. Given the volatile nature of the region, you'll be riding into a powder keg.
Understood.
Now, I understand the loss of Mr. Pagliarulo means you are without a heavy weapons operator.
His loss has been hard. But I believe...
So I'm assigning a new heavy to your squad. Captain Miller, meet Raul Gonzalez.
The Legionnaire, Spymaster?
Former Legionnaire, Captain.
Yes, he did fight for the Crimson Legion. But Mr. Gonzalez's cooperation with Lord Duval has allowed us to secure many book caches in Texas alone. He will be joining you on this mission. Understood, Captain Miller?
Yes, Spymaster.
Lord Duval doesn't need you to be friends. He just needs you to get the job done. Now, Bloodscourge already has a head start, so I suggest you deploy as soon as possible. You're dismissed, gentlemen.
First that Legionnaire, and now they shuffled the Wizard Gilder into re-education.
At this rate, there's not going to be a single pure legacy in our ranks. If you ask me, Lord Duval is too liberal with recruits.
Shh, quiet.
Ladies.
Archivists are terrifying.
They're so incredible.
I gotta admit, in the States, they talk about Republic girls as being all uppity. But they're not too bad on the...
Listen to me right now. I don't care how many friends you sold out to Lord Duval. The blood of my brothers and sisters is on your hands. You may be accompanying my team, but don't fool yourself by thinking you're one of us. If you step out of line just once,
That's what I love about archivists. So much fire. Don't worry, Captain. Librarian, Legionnaire, we're all after the same booty. I'm sure by the end of this, you and I are going to be the best of friends.
Preserve me.
There. Left visual receptor lens operating at full capacity.
You know, Cameron, you could have asked me to help. Bot maintenance is one of my specialties.
Thank you, Stanislas. But I am very particular about who routes around my circuits.
Translation. She wants a skilled hand, not be pieced together on a lick and a prayer.
And Natalia, I can't explain exactly how my method works. It just works.
Uh-huh. And when you tried to enhance my fugly buster bomb...
That was an honest mistake.
You armed the detonator with a bobby pin!
Captain Miller.
At ease. Lord Duval has chosen us to tail Amanda Bloodscourge and report back to Spymaster Tyson with our findings. Evidently, she has joined up with Jules McCaffery, the rumored younger brother of Seth McCaffery.
They stuck the Legionnaire on us? A Legionnaire with a Gatling watching my back. This won't end well.
If the rumors about the Feast of Four Cities are true, then the two of them together could be catastrophic.
Which is why we've been assigned to the task.
I don't know Bloodscourge or McCaffery, but if they're as bad as you're saying, if things go south, do we neutralize them?
This is a surveillance mission, Gonzalez. Legion may run in, cannons blazing, but librarians are more methodical. If they turn into a credible threat, we report our findings to one of our branches and go from there. Lord Duval is wiser than any of us, so it's safe to assume he has a plan in all this.
If you say so.
Cameron, how are we on travel supplies?
The commissary received a fresh shipment of supplies just this morning, and we have enough coolant to last us a week.
Good, good. Howard, how soon can you fix up those cars?
I tightened a few hoses and gave the engines a good whack with the old ratchet. The only problem I couldn't fix was your leaky radiator, Captain.
What? You couldn't find any duct tape?
Can it, O'Green? Howard, good work. Now, Bloodscourge already has a head start on us, so I want wheels on asphalt in 15 minutes. Grab whatever provisions you need and stock up on ammo. We're heading north.
I'm addicted to the madness. This hotel is my Atlantis.
Oh no, go! I think we should stop!
What'd you say?
I think we should stop!
Hold on, I'ma pull over. Damn, look at that sunset. You see that sunset, Leo? So, what's it you wanted to say, Jules?
I was trying to say that we should stop. We've been riding all day and my bones could use a rest.
Not used to riding, huh? Sorry. I should have warned you that we were being followed.
What? By who?
I mean, I assume we're being followed by my brother's men. Armin is an illiterate rat who couldn't read his way out of a picture book. Since I haven't been shot, I'd say we're safe.
Let's find a place to crash.
Leo says he can smell roast beef nearby. Sorry, roast venison.
You can understand him?
Welcome to the Darklands, little buddy.
No. Sir, please, we have good trade if...
I said no.
It's just for one night.
What's going on, John?
I was just telling these folks no.
You heard him. He said no.
I said no.
Look, if it's tabs you
Tell
want...
him again, John.
I said no.
We know you said no.
Hey, no lip out of you, Missy, or else John will get the broomstick.
I already got it.
Whoa, easy now.
Oh no. Now you're in for it.
Amanda, let's go!
What's going on?
Broken motivator.
Still, look at him run.
I'ma go fix this.
Can you believe those backwater bumpkins? We just needed a place to stay. And where'd they get that tech? Jules, I say we go back there.
Welcome to the Darklands, little buddy.
Watch it, Cottontail. We had to hide you because if those two were popping off on us for asking him a simple question, how much luck do you think we would have if they saw big, scary Wendy with us?
Looks like we're camping.
That's a great idea. It'll be good to catch up. Leo can sniff out anything trying to sneak up on us. Like my brain-dead brother who thinks the movies are better than the books. Great. Still nothing. And the best part of camping? I got marshmallows and chocolate and graham crackers.
Where'd you get graham crackers?
Oh, wait. Never mind. These expired 2 months ago. 103 years ago?
Amanda, drop the graham crackers.
I'm dropping them.
Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages.
For 6 years, the Geistman has investigated the most haunted locations in Pacifica. California, South America, Canada, and Japan. Citadel Hill.
Mapimi Silent Zone.
Winchester Mystery House.
Queen Mary.
Dark Hall.
Whaley House.
Shimizu House.
Aokigahara.
Casa de las Brujas.
And tonight, we travel somewhere with a history so seeped in blood, so tainted with death, that Native Americans believed it to be cursed with evil spirits. Floating in San Francisco Bay, a black, evil mark on the West Coast. Alcatraz. Darren Goodman, Rick Broff, and I, Jack Wiggins, investigate the island and prove once and for all if the dark legends surrounding the island are true.
We are the Geistmen.
We are the Geistmen.
We are the Geistmen.
Geistmen tonight at 8, only on the Wander Channel.
Tonight, on Citizen Revere, the Citadel of Liberty is under attack.
Run faster, Brown Beauty! We have to make haste, or America could be lost forever!
The march of the Republic will never be stopped. Soon, all of America will crumble before the might of the bear.
An old enemy rises from the depths of defeat.
I thought I left you rotting in the scrap heap of history! Republic bought Vice President Oscar!
Oh, Red Crusader, do you think you and your pathetic democracy could put an end to the Republic's greatest weapon? You're weak, just like your country.
America knows nothing of the word, Oscar! You see, my powers don't come from lies, trickery, and technology like yours! The champion of the United States needs only the American spirit!
And our hero must make a choice that will change everything!
It's over, American Avenger. The Amerigeddon bomb will flatten Washington, D.C. at the same time your beloved Mary Todd will be fed to Death Grizzly's beasts.
Citizen Revere, save our Chancellor! Without him, the American dream will die!
My love or my country! What do I save?
Citizen Revere. Catch the new episode tonight, only on Channel 11.
Welcome back to the dark lands of the world before.
Wow. check out the night lights.
The Aurora Borealis. It's not as bright down in the valley.
The valley? What were you doing down all the way down there?
I was in the Mojave. I got a tip-off about a potential find in Vegas. It was a bust. Until I found this little guy in Barriston. Speaking of, where'd you find Leo?
Leo? He was a breaker in my dad's gang. When Daddy Dearest was off making more illegitimate brats, Leo was teaching me how to swing a machete, how to shoot a cannon, and how to mug a mark. Well, I guess I didn't learn much of that last lesson, given how you and I met. But yeah, Leo is my best pal. We've been inseparable ever since he beat me at dice and I broke his nose.
So how did he...
Go, Wendy. My dad sent him and a couple others to try and rough up the leader of a rival gang. They call themselves the Annihilators. How dumb is that? So anyway, Leo went to their camp to tell them that this is Death Rage turf. His two buddies got shot and he got thrown into a pit full of fuglies. Now my Leo's a tough pup, so he managed to gut those Frankensteins. For 2 weeks, I tried talking my dad into letting me go out to find him, but he kept telling me, Leo's dead, he's not coming back. Stop busting into my tent when I'm with a woman. So I went out on my own. I snuck into the camp, found the pit, and there was my best buddy, frothing at the mouth as wild as a feral dog. He must have eaten 3 fuglies before I found him.
What happened to the Annihilators?
I sicked Leo on him. Despite his brain being ground up into paste, he somehow recognized me enough to know not to eat me. But he looked hungry, and there were a lot of Annihilators, if you know what I mean. Good times. So now that you know the great legend of Leo the Hungry, I'm curious about yours.
Mine?
Jules?
Share and tell, Scrapper. Let's go.
Fine. Where should I start? My mom was a big part of why I decided to leave home. My colony was part of the Freedom Boulevard, so we had to open our gates to wary travelers and escaped slaves. The problem was that we weren't a very big settlement, so the inn would fill up real quick, and residents were expected to offer their homes as places of rest to any surplus visitors. My mom was always the socialite, so against my dad's wishes, she turned our home into a bed of breakfast of sorts, inspired by a place she stayed at when she traveled with my grandpa. I was so excited whenever we had guests. Darklanders came from everywhere with stories of life outside of the colony. They terrified my sister. She had nightmares for years, but my brother and I, we were spellbound. He struck out as soon as he was of age, taking with him my knife and all the tabs I made delivering letters around the colony.
Aw, that's kinda cute. Jules the mailman.
Actually, that's when things got bad. One night a Darklander came to stay with us. The guards were supposed to keep the gates closed after dark unless it was the freedom fighters. They made an exception for him because he dropped my father's name.
Who? What was he?
I was down the street dropping off my last parcel when I heard the shots. By the time I got home, the first time I set foot in the Darklands was also the first time I ever killed a man. I chased the bastard for miles before I finally caught him. I don't even remember his face. I was too busy smearing it across the pavement before pummeling the curb with it until there was nothing left but red paste and shattered skull. I didn't stop shaking the whole walk home. When I stepped through the gates, all I wanted was to hug my mom and have her be okay. Instead, I was met by my dad's fists. The man had been a slaver spy that my mom had sniffed out the moment he walked through our door. By killing him, I made it so he would never learn who sent him. I denied my dad his revenge, so I was branded a failure. Seth would have interrogated him. Seth wouldn't have been so rash. Seth would have found out who his boss was and avenged your mother.
I wasn't a son to him before, but after that I was less than dirt. From that day on, I wasn't loved, I was tolerated. If not for my McCaffery name, I would have been banished into the Darklands. The only one who forgave me was my little sister, but she kept her distance because she's afraid of my dad. I'm the bad guy because I killed one man. I'm the bad guy because I failed once. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's obvious that was weighing you down.
Well, there you have it. Jules Caleb McCaffery in his entirety.
You do seem a little relieved.
I actually do. Alright, let's talk about something nicer. Let's change the subject. Hey, Amanda. You never told me how you and Dominic came to blows.
Ugh, don't use that word. I needed a raging battery from Mean Marcy, so I tapped my brother for help finding one. He told me about a caravan coming from Determination that would be lightly guarded. But Armin's tried to kill me before, so I went to Dom and his stupid dragons for some help. He agreed to loan me his raiders if I owed him a favor. One blasted caravan later, I got my battery and only a few sea dragons dead. When Dom found me, he made me an offer I had to refuse, so I flipped him a choice finger, said some choice words about his size, and threatened to sick Leo on him. Next thing I knew, Leo got grabbed while foraging for food, and so I loaded up Marcy, and, well, you know the rest.
And you're not afraid Dom will keep coming after you?
Not at all. If he does, he'll get either a bullet where the sun don't shine, or I'll have Leo eat it.
You really didn't like his offer.
Not one bit.
Anything to report?
Nope, they're just sitting and talking. How are the cars?
Stanislas is working on them. They weren't ready for a full day's ride. The cooling vents are full of bugs, and the startups need tuning.
It just works.
You shouldn't be so hard on him.
I almost crashed twice because he forgot to fully attach my damn brake line. If anything, I'm being easy on him.
Captain Miller wants you, but...
It's Cameron.
Did you need something?
Just admiring the view.
Get lost before I make your head spin.
It was just a joke. You guys are so uptight.
And where do you think we are right now, huh? The Darklands aren't the place to let your guard down.
Have you been to the States before, O'Green?
No.
Well, it's bad that side of Colorado. I've had to mow down things bigger and a whole lot meaner than Fugly's. And the bots out there aren't like Cameron. I once saw a shop clerk bot rip out my buddy's guts and stock their shelves like them like they were jars of preserves.
Before or after you sold him out to us?
You folks aren't ever gonna give me a chance, are you?
What did you expect? You're a murderer and a traitor. You killed librarians for the Legion and then you betrayed them.
You know, this sounds a lot like a book I read.
Good for you.
This guy serves a crazy king and spends years fighting his enemies. Then one day, the kingdom rebels, and the king tells the guy to kill his own family to prove his loyalty to the crown. Instead, the guy runs him through with his sword. But what happens to him when the war's over? He's branded Kingslayer, and spends the rest of his life being hated for doing the right thing.
What happened?
My brother Horatio, he and I joined the Legion because they paid good money for books. The idiot was addicted to puff, had been since we were boys in Mexico. Then one day, he got into too many brawls over the stuff, and so he got kicked out. Didn't hear from him for years. My team and I got sent to this farm near Austin. Family there wasn't paying their dues anymore. And worse, there were rumors that they were selling puff to dealers outside of the Legion. We arrived to find a small colony, all walled off with a banner up in the front that read, "The Kingdom of New Texas." Our leader demanded entry, but instead, someone took a warning shot at him. After that, all hell broke loose. I can't tell you how many grenades we lobbed over the walls. All I know is that when we finally made it inside, the place had been blown to smithereens. Turns out the rumors were right. The tabs the folks made off their supply let them establish their own nation of sorts out in the desert. We began grabbing as many unbroken containers of the stuff as we could find before one of our scouts drags out the 2 sole survivors of the attack. the would-be king and the baby princess.
The king? He was your brother.
King Horatio Gonzalez. Still doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, he was still the idiot all hopped up on Puff, thinking he could live like a capo and stick it to our old gang. That's when I realized that people at my feet, the chunks of humanity blown all over, they were my nieces and nephews. Horatio was all that was left. He and his baby, little Gabriela. Our leader realized who we were to each other, so he put a cannon in my hand and told me that there were 2 bullets left in the chamber. Time to clip the family tree, he told me.
But you didn't.
I shot the bastard twice. When the bastards turned on me, I cut them down with old Painless. Then it was just us, me and Horatio. I tried to explain that I couldn't possibly have known, but he wanted nothing to do with me. Instead, he was hysterical and tried to convince me to strangle Gabriela, saying, "You took my family from me. Finish the job." So I did.
No! A little baby?
No, damn it. What kind of monster do you take me for? Horatio was too far gone. I don't know who his queen was, but I'm sure she kept him sane, even when his nose was at its widest. If I left, no doubt he would have killed Gabriela. So I took his head into my hands and... I don't care about the written word. It's just a job. But you guys are the one group that the Legion can't steamroll. And I knew I could buy my way in if I sold them out. You're the safest place for Gabriela.
Gabriela is back home.
Yeah, I know I'm a bad person. And if my Madre's Bible is of any consideration, I'm headed to the lowest part of hell for what I've done. But I like to think I still have my honor.
I had no idea.
You'd think librarians would know a thing or two about books and covers.
Gonzalez, you're with me. We are going down to the shore to follow Vendigo.
I've always liked moonlit walks on the beach.
Just come on.
Raoul.
Yeah?
Thank you for telling me.
Oh, don't go getting sappy, O'Green. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, who is that? It's all right, friend. I come in peace. You have nothing to fear from a blind coward like me. You're still unsure. Oh, I know. You think I'm one of those blind killer Darklanders. Like that fellow with the book. Oh, no. I'm afraid my book delivery days are far behind me. I leave that sort of thing to my nephew now. He's the Lord Librarian, you know. He doesn't like me telling people that, but who's gonna believe a salty hermit? Why don't I introduce myself? Friends call me Old Man Rooker. I do miss the days when I was just called Rooker, though. You really don't talk much, do you? So what are you doing out here? You can't be fishing. My friend, you won't catch any fish here. Maybe some sandhoppers if you dig deep enough, but nothing too filling. Take it from a man who's walked this beach for 64 years. Easy, friend. Easy, friend. Easy. I had a good haul today, and I couldn't possibly eat all of this. Why don't you do an old man a favor and lighten the load a little, huh? Here you go. This brat put up one heck of a fight. Go on and take him off my hands for me. Oh, don't get all teary. It's just a big fish. You get to eat and I don't have to walk the damn thing all the way home. No. I insist. I'd better get going, though. And you'd better find a place to rest your head. Oh, but before I go, do steer clear of the Beauregard place. They're nice folks, but they're jumpy around Darklanders. Especially after John got his hands on that fancy cannon. I hope you have a good night, stranger. Remember to cook that thoroughly, all right?
Think of the handsome devil. What'd you catch us, big boy? Is that a freaking shark? Good job, Leo. We're gonna have shark fin soup.
Do you know how to make shark fin soup?
Nope. But I mean, we got a shark fin, and we got soup. How hard can it be?
Famous last words.
Ugh, I'm cutting. Shut up.
Amanda, I think I'll stick with the chocolate and marshmallows.
That's not food. That's a snack. You need a proper meal. Mmm, juicy. And there. I call it shark fin soup a la blood scourge. It's better than normal shark fin soup because there's...
Amanda, good. Thanks. That poor shark.
Fine. More for us, right, Quinn?
I can't eat that.
A vegetarian jackalope? You poor thing. Well, Leo, looks like the shark's all ours.
Look what we caught by the water.
Wait, please, let me go. I don't have anything. I was just collecting shells for my daughter.
Cameron?
She had this in her mouth. I had to pry it out.
A cyanide tooth, huh? You're an all-soul spy. Not a very good one, though. Cameron?
Her heart fluctuated. You are correct, Captain.
Apparently, Wincott didn't tell you about trying to fool a bot. Well, this is a welcome surprise. Well, the 42 here in front of me. So, what number are you?
I'm not telling you anything.
I didn't expect you to. You being here tells me the All Souls have an interest in our quarry. The question, though, is whether you're after Bloodscourge or McCaffery.
Heart fluctuated. It's McCaffery.
Shut up!
McCaffery, huh? Maybe the rumors about the Feast of Four Cities are true.
Captain, what if it's not a matter of what he's done, but rather where he's going?
Or what he has.
What could a scrapper possibly have that would make the All Souls send their best spies after him? No, it's something else.
Her heart rate increased when Raoul spoke, Captain. She's nervous.
Wait, McCaffery actually has something? I think it's obvious by now that you don't need to talk for us to get answers out of you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or Cameron will start taking fingers. You know by now that she's removed her security chip. You ever see what a bot with full free will is capable of?
Wincott!
Get down!
Watch out!
Is everyone okay?
I'm all right, Captain.
Dero!
Captain! What happened?
She must have had some kind of voice-activated explosive inside her.
It appears the 42 have moved past cyanide pills.
I guess it's the 41 now.
Can it, Gonzalez? She told us everything we needed to know. The All Souls are after McCaffery. Cameron, are you still in range of the Grand Library servers?
The signal is weak, but it'll work.
Send a report home and let the Spymaster know what we found.
Oui, Captain.
Gonzalez, comb the perimeter in case there's more of them.
Yes, sir.
This mission just got a whole lot more interesting.
As the journey heads ever northward, the stakes do the same. Pox, Drayman, Wincott with her spies, and the librarians with their archivists, all converging on one man and one rabbit. Will Jules detect the danger, or will Quinn fall into the nefarious hands of the enemy? In the vast landscape of the states, the earth is marred with monolithic structures, warehouses where the corrupt forge their wealth on the shoulders of the ignorant oppressed. Here we find a lone woman approaching a solitary store located just off the road in the middle of the Arizona wasteland.
Good evening, morning, customer.
It's sunset, actually, Heinrich. Looks like you got a screw loose.
This is Thatcher Market, the best store for the best American patriots.
It sure is. Is your keeper in?
Unfortunately, Mr. Thatcher is out. Been.
Thanks. Bye-bye, buddy.
Try Patriot Crunch chips with its spicy new flavor. Red Glare.
Mr. Thatcher, we got a customer.
Oh, Miss McTavish. It's good to see you again. No worse for wear, I see.
Thanks, Mr. Thatcher. What's going on with Heinrich? He seems a little sparky.
Oh, you know these old junker bots. If it's not sparks, it's something else.
And who's this? You just start working here?
Yes, ma'am. My name's Spence. Nice to meet you.
Young Spence here is about to be done with his 3rd day on the job. Came crawling in from the docklands, dry as a cactus.
Mr. Thatcher has been really swell. He gave me some water and a place to rest. It seemed only right that I make it up to him by working for him.
Miss McTavish?
He's no employee. Look at the way he stands. That creepy gait. Those bloodshot eyes. Probably a marauder. And Mr. Thatcher always threatens a Darklander before he'll do business with him, even if he's met him before. And Thatcher cared more about old Heinrich than he did his own family, so the old man would chop his own pecker off before he saw the metal dope sparking.
Oh, I heard you were good.
But damn, you pegged me quickly.
Renly the Chameleon Charon. You owe Mr. Bluth a whole lot of money.
And he sent none other than Trisha McTavish after me.
It's Colt when I'm on the job.
She's got a big piece there, boss.
Of course she does. That's Cannon's her namesake, numbnuts. We'll have to hold on to it after we blast her. I've never disguised myself as a woman before, but I relish the challenge of going up to Mr. Bluth as her and putting the old man down myself.
Blast me. With what army?
I knew he would send someone, so I gathered a little posse for the occasion.
13 against 1. A little unfair, isn't it?
Unfair, she says. Then again, I guess it is. 1 6-shooter can't take out all of us.
Then I'm going to need more bullets.
What does she mean by...
Great entrance, babe.
Ben goddamn Troy.
It's Gatling when I'm working.
Colton Gatling? Oof! Damn you!
This was easy money. Kinda sucks for Mr. Thatcher, though.
He was a hateful, bitter old-timer. If it wasn't Renly, it probably would have been someone else.
You think any of these other guys have bounties on them, too?
Dunno. Let's take their heads in just to be safe.
You better take mine, too. I won't go quietly.
That's why you're spending the trip unconscious.
No wonder he's a master of disguise. With a face like that, I'd try and hide it, too.
I hate this part of the job.
Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages.
Tonight, on Citizen Revere, a crisis grips the nation as the champion of the United States loses his powers.
What's happening to me? What's happening to the American spirit?
Citizen Revere, a new enemy threatens our country. You must defeat it, but you must do so as a man.
Our hero's love will be tested.
I have to help Citizen Revere. If he can stop evil as a man, then so can I as an American woman.
You think you can actually match the power of Emperor Napoleon, you silly American pig?
And the very name of Citizen Revere will be called into question.
Fear not, America. Your champion may be weakened, but our nation will forever be strong, for I am your new white knight, Citizen Doss. Who is this strange doppelganger? And why does he wear the amulet of 1776?
Citizen Revere. Catch the new episode tonight, only on Channel 11.
I am Vic Pullman, and tonight on Here in America with Vic Pullman, we delve into the horrors of Republic experimentation with turning our women into butt lovers. How could you possibly love a machine?
I can't help it. His glistening armor, his beady red laser eyes.
Paper or plastic, ma'am?
And he cares about my opinion.
And then we speak with an actual citizen of the former state of Madison and hear about the atrocities committed by the Republic during their occupation.
The governor threw down the flag and surrendered. The California Bear was hoisted in its place.
The scoundrels, trying to erase the very identity of an American state.
I guess there wasn't a whole lot of food at first.
Because the Republic fat cats were stuffing their faces, while American children starved in the streets.
What? Not really. They eventually rolled up in these big trucks full of food, and my family was quite happy.
Truly a scene of tyranny, where the American suffers while the Californian laughs.
But we really weren't.
And finally, we meet with Hakon Pierce, director of American Frontline 13, to discuss the next chapter of the award-winning video game series, brought to you by Eagle Arts Games.
You know, some people may say that the game's predatory due to the implementation of surprise elements.
Clearly, none of them are true Americans.
Oh, absolutely, Vic. We at EA Games fully believe that it is the God-given right of all of our players to be able to spend real American money for a chance to win that rare drop that'll turn their game around.
It's a perfect system, no flaws. You are a revolutionary within the U.S. game industry.
Of course. EA demands only perfection from its developers, even if it means prolonged estrangement from family and loved ones. Getting the top dollar, no matter the cost.
All of that and more tonight on Here in America with Vic Pullman. Only on Channel 4.
Enjoying the show? Then why not hit that subscribe button and ring that bell? That way you never miss any of our exquisite programs and lets us know that you love them. Speaking of which, welcome back to the dark lands of the world before.
748, 749, and 50. It's all here.
From the chameleon bounty. You'd think at least one of those other guys would have done something to warrant a price on them, but I guess Renly hired from the bottom of the barrel.
Well, he wasn't particularly bright either. A bounty hunter walks right up to him and says, "I'm taking you in," and he doesn't think something's off.
Not that it would have mattered. We would have just gone with Plan B.
Why don't you open up? I want to see my boyfriend. There's my handsome man.
Most of him, at least.
I don't know. You look like the complete package to me. Plus, I can look into those eyes of yours forever.
Weirdo. Ow! All right, if you're gonna start throwing hands, I'm going back in the suit.
Fine. Go back into your sardine can, little fishy. I didn't want to share the tabs with you anyway.
You better share. I did do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, and I was the distraction.
Which was our plan.
It was my plan.
And my bounty originally.
Okay, if we're going to play this game, wasn't it yours truly who saved your sorry butt in Shreveport? You remember, when the Fuglier had you pinned and...
All right. You don't need to make it personal. Such a bitch.
Never said I wasn't. I've been thinking.
That's dangerous.
I know. But what I was thinking about, maybe giving you know what another try. You were so cool earlier when you came crashing through the door like that. I couldn't help but get a little excited.
All right then, come here. Let's see how flexible you are.
So, that's how you have relations.
Hey, boss.
I do apologize for my intrusion. I would never purposely interrupt such a touching moment between a young woman and her double amputee and a 10-foot armored exosuit boyfriend, unless it was important.
What's the job?
A lovely little bounty has graced my desk, and it's one that I know you two would be perfect for. I hate to break up the Darkland's strangest coitus, but I do need to emphasize haste on this particular job. Evidently, the bounty is spread far and wide, and the turnout, by my reports, has been colorful.
The hell? Who's the mark?
One Jules Caleb McCaffery. 1,000 tabs alive, 3,000 dead.
3,000?
The client has an obvious preference. Well, bring it on! It's not like we haven't done jobs with competition before.
Competition isn't the word I would use exactly.
What do you mean?
I can barely hear you. The signal out here is horrendous. I'll tell you more when you reach the Republic. Ta-ta for now.
Sounds like we're going home.
3,000 dead. I still can't fathom that number. McCaffery is going to be swarming with hunters.
The Nevada border isn't too far from here. We'll be in the Republic in a couple of days. For now, though, let's take a breather.
Ben, he said we should hurry.
We're not moving an inch until your chamber is properly loaded.
Oh, God, I love you.
And I love you, Trish.
The Dark Lands have an uncanny ability to change everyone who ventures into it, often for worse than better, but in some cases the change is purely cosmetic. As Mean Marcy roars down the road, our heroes have no idea they're on a collision course with the destinies of many. What will the final outcome be?
Hey, Amanda, so this next place, try and keep your temper, alright? These folks can be a little trigger happy.
So, typical neo-American trash.
I kid you not, this guy tries telling me he can sell me salmon from Alaska. So, you know what I said?
What? What'd you say?
I told him, look you, Callie, I'm not stupid enough to drop some good quarters on a Canuck fish.
Canuck fish.
So I pulled out my double barrel on him, and he paddled his little boat off into the sunset. Who would have heard of salmon from Alaska? That's about as believable as a merfuggly.
Huh? Merfuglies are real. They're totally real.
Oh, shut up.
No. I'm serious. I saw one.
Where?
Over at Prancer Point near the old bridge. My boy and I, we were fishing, and I look up and I see it. This hideous son of a pubber with these huge claws, and I kid you not, bro, this thing had a fish tail like a great white shark.
Are you sure it wasn't just a fugly being eaten by a great white?
Hey, look, I know I'm not.
Shut it. You hear that? Grab your cannon.
Say the password or get winged, mister.
Oh, say, can you see? All right, good. Now, what do you want, Darklander? My friends and I were just needing some supplies.
Your friends? Were they,
They're the ones driving the vehicle. State your names. I'm Jules, and this is...
Amanda Bloodscourge at your disservice, and this is my life partner, Leo.
What's with the muzzle? Something wrong with him?
He was an unfortunate byproduct of a pubber experiment. You know the one. Yeah, that checks out. All right, you can come in, but no funny business. Thank you.
That easy, huh?
Trick to surviving Neo-Americans. Blame everything on the Republic.
So, what's the plan?
I'm going to get some supplies from the marketplace. How about we meet there, at the Heron Red?
Sounds fancy. Well, I'm gonna go stock up on some ammo, maybe a new night vision scope. Leo, stay here with Mercy. Well, I can't have you stomping around growling at people. These Kaiser Bay nut jugs are already all uppity for a cannon fight. I'll see about getting you a new whetstone.
Oh, before you do any of that, here.
What's with the quarters?
Kaiser Bay merchants don't use tabs or trade, just quarters and cigarettes. I always try to keep some American change on hand just in case. Now, be careful if you try to haggle. Oregonians can be a little rough when they're prodded.
Yeah?
Yeah? That's a hell of a way to greet a lady.
You know one.
Anyway, good afternoon, my grizzled, growling amigo.
Hey, speak the president's English in my shop, damn it.
Well, aren't you just a big hunk of giggles and smiles with a heaping dollop of glowing customer service?
And yo, an obnoxious screeching banshee who looks like a troll.
That makes no sense. A banshee and a troll are two completely different creatures, you stupid babbling sack of processed lard.
Don't you lecture me, you filthy back-alley hussy.
Oh, I think you could use a lecture or two outside of 1 + 1 = duh.
Who? By Doc, do you think you are, you wailing, dung-eating harlot?
I'm Amanda Bloodscourge, you bullet-sucking, goat-serenading, poop-water-drinking goober. And I need 4 mags at 45mm, a night vision scope, and a whetstone.
A scope for what model?
I got duct tape, you bug-brained twit.
90 quarters and get the hell out of my shop.
Let me see some merchandise before I drop that kind of nickel on your stupid, grumbling codger face.
90 quarters. Now.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 90 quarters.
You could not have counted all that.
Then you count it while I look over my purchases.
Yeah, whatever. 1,
Yes,
2.
This one will do. And this one? Ooh, love the finish on this one. Oh, and who loaded the rounds into this? They are an artiste. Let's see this scope. Yep, that is clean and perfect night vision. Just perfect. Oh, 21, 22, 23.
24, 20. Wait, where was I? Oh, damn it! 1, 2, 3.
So many people. And not many brains among them. Let's find you some veggies before we do anything.
Good, because my stomach's growling.
Hello there, ma'am. How much...
Miss?
Excuse me?
Say miss to ladies. Ma'am makes us sound like we're old.
Okay, miss. How much is your produce?
What, you think all produce is priced the same? Have you farmed at all in your life? What am I saying? Look at you. I bet this is your first time out of Mommy's house, isn't it?
I didn't mean to offend. How about your carrots?
I'm not doing a thing until you apologize.
Apologize for what?
For insulting my profession.
How did I... Fine, I'm sorry. Now, how much for your carrots?
20 quarters each.
20.
What, you got city dirt in your ears, you idiot? You all tipsy from your fancy daiquiris and Mai Tais. Yes, 20 quarters. They're organically grown.
As opposed to being grown where?
And all your freaking tally questions. Here I am trying to run an honest, all-American business, and then you come up with your cottontail, insulting my livelihood while wrinkling your nose because you don't want to spend your pretty city quarters to keep your pet alive. What's wrong with you?
Okay, wow, never mind.
Oh, just like that? Nuh-uh. Hey, everybody, don't sell to this jerk. He called me old, he made fun of my farm, and he scoffed at my prices.
Unbelievable.
And by the way, ponies are for eating. Get a real pet, like a dog.
Eat up.
Thank you, we will. Let's see, yep, there's the spit. I hate this place.
It's pretty enough here. The trees, mountains, the river, the bay. The locals, though, are about as hospitable as a badger with rabies.
I've seen inbred marauders with better teeth and complexions than some of these people.
I'll second that. How's your mutton, Leo? You know, sometimes I envy the fact that he doesn't have to worry about taste.
I agree. Did they even cook that? Is your salad any good, buddy?
It's okay.
Well, at least my huevos rancheros look decent. All right, that's it. Has that greasy pig back there ever heard of seasoning?
Doth mine ears deceive me? What'd you say there, Darklander?
Sorry, was seasoning too big of a word for you? And how about salt, pepper, anything other than this al dente monstrosity you call salsa fresca? It tastes like spicy ketchup full of diced moldy onions.
What? Do you even know who I am? I'm the next great American author.
Sweetheart, someone already wrote Everybody Craps.
Guard! Guard!
What's going on in here, Wiser?
These Callies here have done nothing but insult my exquisitely delectable food. This one even called me a pig.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry I called you a pig. Pigs have the decency to crap in the dirt, not on my plate. Oh, was that the inspiration for your book?
Looks like some collie left the gate open.
What gate?
It means they know where we're from.
Damn.
Look, friend, we don't want
Funny
to...
how you pubbers gab until the going gets tough. It's the difference between living life in a cozy cabana and living life in the wilds, where all that stands between you and the inside of a gumbaroo is a bullet and your wits.
I bet you can't even spell cabana.
How about this? If you, that freak, and the scrapper don't drop your cannons and put your hands in the air, you'll all be D.E.D.
What is going on here?
Just some pubbers causing Wiser trouble. Nothing to...
What did I tell you about using that word, huh? Petrol duty. 2 months. Get your bike. You're riding north. Tonight.
North? That's Dune Devil territory. Wolf!
Ride fast. Well, what are you all looking at? Back to your business.
There he is again. Just coming in here bringing up trouble.
Hello, folks.
Nice.
I'm Wolf Brown, something of a mayor here in Caesar Bay. I hope you won't let this little incident sour your opinion of our town. I'll admit, many here take to the American lifestyle a little more than others. But
you're going to be nice and give us some supplies so we can get out of this dirt clod of a town.
Even better. I want to invite all of you to my home for a proper meal in a warm bed. I promise. Spit isn't on my wife's menu.
What do you think, Jules?
As long as we get our supplies.
I can offer you whatever gear you need. All on us. Of course.
All right. Where is your place?
About half an hour out of town. Just follow me.
Lead the way.
Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages.
It's an unfortunate truth that all Americans must face. We are surrounded by enemies. Because of the Californian traders, our beautiful country took a blow to the industry, the likes of which we haven't seen since the Great Depression. Every day, Americans are forced to toil with blistered hands and throbbing feet for 18 excruciating hours of work just to pay bills. But at Lots and Lots, we believe a father should be able to go home and read a bedtime story to his kids. We believe that a friend should be able to go to a party and eat some good barbecue. We believe that a son should be there when his mother passes on to the gates of our Heavenly Father. It is by this belief that we build the standards of our company. Whether you're running a register or driving a forklift, we at Lots and Lots give you our promise that you will find time to live your life your way. Don't believe us? Let's hear from some of our beloved employees.
I
I used to work the register at Sammart, but it felt like I practically lived there. Now I work a solid 16 hours, and not only do I have more energy, I have more time for my family. Register 9 is open!
I swear, at my last job, I drove my forklift more than my own truck. Until I got hired at a Lots and Lots distribution center. Not only are the hours great, but we get awesome overtime. And the pay? It's amazing!
Boy, I tell ya, I had dreams about bagging groceries, gathering carts, and sweeping floors, but then I realized I wasn't dreaming. I was stuck in the despair of a job, but at Lots and Lots, instead of dreaming of working my job, I'm working my dream job. Oh, and they don't discriminate against teenagers. Lots and Lots is now hiring employees 13 years old and up.
16-hour shifts only available at select locations.
Tonight, on Citizen Revere, the overlord of the Republic gains a vicious new ally.
The technomancers of Japan have done well for California's empire in the past. Can I trust that you'll be by our side in the next invasion, Shogun Raijin?
Tokyo and Proton will stand together when Washington, D.C. falls. The world's greatest patriot will be forced to put aside past rivalries for the betterment of America.
You and your kind have done unspeakable things to the American people. But only you know how to defeat Tsar Slaughter, gentlemen.
It's Mr. Gentleman. I will help you, Citizen Revere, but know that I do not fight for the colonies. I fight for Queen and country.
A shame, because those colonies grew to become the greatest nation in the world!
And Francis, the boy of freedom, has his loyalties shaken.
But if Citizen Revere isn't my father, then who is?
You're aware this is more than just one citizen, yes?
No, it can't be.
Citizen Revere. Catch the new episode tonight only on Channel 11.
Enjoying the show? Then why not hit that subscribe button and ring that bell? That way you never miss any of our exquisite programs and lets us know that you love them. Speaking of which, welcome back to the dark lands of the world before.
Well, this is homely.
Why, thank you.
I thought a train was riding up a lawn. What is that, Wolf?
That's mean, Marcy. Honey. And these are our guests.
My name is Jules. Pleasure to meet you, miss.
Amanda Bloodscourge, and this is Leo.
Be nice to them. Rosie, Roselle roughed them up a bit before I rescued them.
Rescued?
Oh, someone has to do something about Mr. Page. The man thinks he's a God's gift to Kaiser.
And let's hope that Heavenly Father guides him down safe roads on his ride to Reed Spark. How about you give them a little tour of the place while I fuel up? What kind of luck does Mean Marcy take, Amanda?
She doesn't.
Wait, you have gasoline?
Of course. The United States has always been the land of the plenty. All Americans are blessed in the eyes of President Carson.
Praise to him in this blessed country.
I'm gonna kill her, Jules.
Just take a deep breath. We'll leave at first light.
First light? Why don't we ride out now? We got the supplies.
Because the last thing we want is someone like Russell blindsiding us on the road when we're in the dark. Let's just sit, have a meal, grit our teeth, and we'll have Kaiser in the rear view by dawn.
Buddy, get down. Don't be scared. You three. He's just a little Scottish terrier. He's not a big, scary fugly.
I'm gonna kill her.
Deep breaths. It's a nice place you got here.
It's not much, but I'm sure you'll find it cozy. Water, fresh from our personal well. I fixed the furnace a few days ago so we can have hot water if you need a bath.
They smell. We could use a few.
Rosie!
Oh, I'm joking.
Excuse my wife. She's just a big kidder. Hey, how about a little Brown family history?
Oh, we would simply love to hear a little Brown family history.
Well, good. This house was built in 1968, just after the start of the First War of Californian aggression by my ancestors, all Clarence Brown, and it's been passed down through the generations, all the way down to yours truly.
And when are we going to meet Mr. Truly?
Mr. Oh, you got wit. You got lots of wit. Old Clarence's daddy came to this country a little after Germany went commie. Because of World War I, folks were still up to you about German names, so he took the Americanization of his wife's name to better interrogate. He was a real political and an artist, too. In fact, on the wall there's next to you, Miss Amanda, is an original piece from him.
Please say he did better in politics.
I don't know why you worded it like that, but no. Congress didn't like what he had to say, so he was thrown in jail.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, no, not at all. Because while in prison, he began chatting with a certain prison guard, and the two became real good friends. You know that guard's name? Come on, where's your education? He was Nathan O'Carson.
Praise him.
Hoo boy.
I know. That name probably makes you all sour inside. I'm sure being raised in the Republic has you all thinking President Carson was some kind of monster. But he really wasn't. Because of old F. Brown, President Carson believed that America should be returned to the Americans, those who fought the Brits for our independence, those who pushed the commies out of Europe. Were his words a little hard to swallow for some? Well, only for Callies. All great men have their directors and detractors, but President Carson was a genius and a good, strong man. Some would call him a bigot, but he didn't want to press foreigners. He just wanted to see them back where they would be wanted. America has always been a white man's country after all. Folks like Russell Page would want us to play genocide, but no, that's not what President Carson wanted. So when Darklanders come into town, be they Canoe, Chica, or Cali, we graciously try to educate them on matters they don't fully understand.
Who wants egg salad sandwiches?
Oh, you'll love these. My Rosie makes the best egg salad sandwiches.
So your friend, why does he take off the muzzle? Isn't he hungry? Or is he ugly or something? Did he just growl at me?
Public experiment and all that.
I gotta let Dave know that this batch of hard cigar tastes like a Compura squatted in it.
I keep telling you, the man doesn't grow fresh apples. I hear he buys them from Newport.
Oh, Rosie. You know that's a lie.
Why, mister? You barely touched your sandwich. Don't worry, the onions I bought are fresh from American soil.
It's fine, I'm just...
The onions aren't crunchy, you know? I cooked them perfectly.
No, the onions are...
Crunchy, damn it! so eat the sandwich. Sorry, it's the caviar and truffles.
Have you two been to the Republic?
And why would we ever go there? America is the land of the plenty.
But you act like living in it is a constant struggle. If your country is so plentiful, why do you talk like the Republic is some utopia?
All a man needs is a good wife, a good son, a good home, and a good rifle. We don't need anything lavish.
The Republic isn't lavish, Wolf.
Not after that big earthquake.
So you agree then?
Now, Jules, there's been a million talks, just like this. And you know where it always ends? Cannons drawn, and one or two people cold in the ground.
Leo, it's alright.
What did you use instead of mayonnaise?
The jar over there. Here, see, we preserve it ourselves.
Are you kidding me?
Animal lard! Leo, keep that muzzle on. You don't want to eat this crap.
How dare you? This recipe has been passed down for generation to generation.
Oh, don't say that. It makes putting a bullet in your head sound like I'm doing the world a favor.
That's enough. Wolf, is everything okay?
We heard shouting.
Yes, everything's fine. Now put those down. We were just having some lunch. What is it?
Group 7 just came back from hunting in 5-mile perimeter. They found the whole mountainside covered in deer carcasses.
And instead of investigating themselves, they're making me do it. You know what? This will be good for you, Jules. You got your little cannon there. How'd you like to go on a hunt?
Me? You are Jules, right?
Load up and let's get riding. It'll be fun. Rosie, stay with Miss Amanda, will you?
Of course, honey. When you come back, she'll be right as rain.
What does that
You can come too, Mr. Leo.
mean? No. He's staying right here with me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, don't worry your little head, dear. If these two try to cause any trouble, you know what I can do.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Come along, boy.
Wait, Wolf, I don't... We insist. You can bring your little pet, too.
How about a life lesson or two?
Bring it, you fat old turd.
Russell!
What?
Why are we headed to Banton? Wolf said that
I'm
we
not
were...
about to be eaten alive by Dune Devil so he and his little present can get bent. So we're riding south.
You better hope that Wolf doesn't find out that you said that.
Why? You gonna tell him? That's what I thought. Now anything to report along this road?
Group 3 came from Banton with rumors about a...
What?
Good evening, gentlemen.
What's an RB doing all the way up here? Did you short circuit or something?
I'm looking for a group of individuals who passed through here. You might have...
Is that a brain bobbing in there? Bash it in, will ya?
My pleasure.
I thought they weren't supposed to hurt humans.
You thought wrong. Now, where are...
You!
What are you?
Like your simple inbred lump of gray matter could comprehend what I am. I'm tracking a scrapper. A woman and...
A big guy with a muzzle? Yeah, I've seen them. They're with Wolf, Brown, and our leader.
That's fantastic. Since you're so intelligent, you'll know where I can find Wolf Brown.
His place is that way. Just out of the town. About an hour's walk.
And judging by your heartbeat, you're telling the truth. Splendid! You've been more than helpful, but I'm tired of hearing that voice of yours. Time to bleach Oregon's gene pool. Silo.
Oh, no, get away! Get away!
Good Lord Almighty. Shut your mouth. That first gas.
Gumbaroos don't travel in packs, Wolf.
Don't think I don't know that. How long have we been walking?
It's been about 4 miles.
Where the dark did you come from?
Oh, God, that ain't no Gumbaroo, it was Fuglies.
Gumbaroo? Fugly? They die all the same. Shoot!
Heck no, I'm getting out of here.
Get back here!
Wolf, he has the right idea. We can't fight all of these.
Go running back to your republic, then!
Good luck, Wolf.
Come on, you freaks. I'll send you all to hell. Come on! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And to the Chancellor, under whom it thrives, one nation, under Carson. With liberty and justice for all Americans.
We just have to make it back. Climb into me, Marcy, and go.
Look out!
Way to get them excited, McCaffery.
Check and might.
How did... You're...
Yes, I ain't as dumb as you thought, huh?
I never said you were dumb, Missy, but it doesn't matter. I really should start on my chores before Wolf gets back.
Your chores?
Why, yes, dear. You see, women out here have a commitment to our husbands. They protect us from whatever comes across our borders, be it Fuglies, the Madison Liberation Front. In return for the Delegans, as their wives, we make sure their homes are clean, their rifles are polished and maintained, and their food is cooked and ready for when they come home.
Wow, you are the embodiment of strong, independent women.
Amanda, we got company. They're right on my heels.
Wolf? Where's Wolf? Where's my husband? You'll tell me where Wolf is?
Leo, push that bookshelf in front of the window. Amanda, we need all the cannons and ammo in this place.
On it! Where's Wolf? Tell me where he is.
Rosie, help me with the couch. We need to block the door.
But my husband is out there. He'll be home soon.
Oh, man's got quite the arsenal.
No, you gotta put those back right now. If those are your dirty rubber hands, and then he'd have them.
Amanda!
I'm a woman of my word.
Start loading those weapons. We need every bullet.
Well, that's a lot of them.
Amanda! Cannons!
I heard you!
Leo!
They're coming down the hallway! Leo! Leo, wait! Don't take off your muzzle!
We haven't come this far to die now.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
No, it can't be.
Mr. McCaffery, you look well. You have no idea how far I've come to make this reunion possible.
Pox? But you...
Yeah, the last time we met, you left me in quite the sorry state. Thankfully, tenacity and determination won the day. No. That and my brain was still intact. Oops.
First rule of engagement, Jules. Always go for the head.
Oh, do you like my new shell? It may be weathered, but what isn't out here? Am I right?
Why are you here? Revenge?
Oh, no. Quite the contrary. I wronged you, you defeated me, fair and square. You know what they say about bygones.
Then what do you want with me?
Last time you were in the valley, you turned one of the last great treasures of the world before into a crater. Well, there are many out here who would love to get their hands on such a weapon for various purposes. Tell me what you used to destroy the Feast of Four Cities.
Like I'd ever trust your word.
Okay. Your hesitation is understandable, given our history. But think of it like this. I know you have something with the power to erase entire buildings from the face of the earth, and I have command of hundreds of these handsome gentlemen and ladies, yet I approach you alone. I am at your mercy, Jules. But consider this too. I don't want what you have. I just want what you know. You've dealt with librarians before. You know what they say about knowledge, power. Oh, and you know about my heart monitor, so no fibbing.
I feel like I'm talking to a ghost.
Don't worry, this is a momentary haunt.
My rabbit, Quinn. He's the weapon.
The rabbit. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm grateful for your cooperation, Jules.
Wait, that's it? No more questions?
Oh, I have many, but I know you don't have the proper answers. Your rabbit destroys things. That's all I need to know. Now I must be on my way. And I'm sure your brother is anticipating your arrival.
What? How did you
Why
know?
Why else would you be all the way up here in Oregon? Clearly not for the local hospitality. We'll meet again, Jules.
Pox. That other bot, Draymond. Does he work for you?
I'd trust a rusty toaster under my employ than that pathetic automaton. Come, Salo.
What the dark.
So, friend of yours?
He's not my friend. And it's a long story.
Leo.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a belly full of fugly. Iron stomach or no, eating mutant meat always messes him up.
Will he be okay?
He'll be sick as a dog for a few days, but he should recover. What happens now?
We pack up and we get out of Dodge. After you loot the place.
You spoil me, Jules. Don't worry, Leo. Maybe they'll have some ginger or something for your tummy.
I don't know why we're sitting here. We should be painting the town red with their bigot guts.
Being from the States, I assume you'd be like kin to the Neo-Americans.
I'm from Mexico, Captain. And let me tell you, they were hating Mexicans long before they hated Californians.
You still work with them?
I never work with them. What you call Neo-Americans, I call pendejos.
Captain!
Report.
The Shepherd's horde is in the area.
Well, impossible. Our reports say they're still in California.
Captain, he's with them. Pox.
The First Master. He's here?
What are your orders?
I want him. Saddle up.
And what about Blood Scourge?
The mission perimeters have changed. Now let's go back as a bot. That's an order.
History is a dangerous thing. To some, it can teach, inspire, and enlighten. But to others, it can corrupt, twist, and mutilate the truth. By one's word, villains become heroes. Heroes become villains. Jules has always known that the past doesn't always stay in the past. But with Wolf's hateful sermon and Pox's conniving words ringing in his ears,
He has been given a reminder of how destructive history can be.
How you folks doing back there?
We're doing all right.
How much longer till we reach Reedsport?
Yeah, should be about 3 hours. Don't you worry, we'll make it there before dark.
Dad, I'm tired.
It's okay, sweetheart. We're almost there.
Arthur, a 10-minute rest couldn't hurt.
Jeez. Hey, mister. Could we pull over? Just so we can stretch out our legs for a bit.
It's your tabs. Whoa now. Good girls.
Don't go too far off, okay, baby?
Okay, Mom.
Damn it. She forgot her knife. Honey.
Arthur, she's fine. Relax.
Yeah, I tell you, do we have any more of those ready meals?
So many trees. Oregon is so pretty.
Not as pretty as you are, little love. Oh, no. Please, don't be scared.
Who are you?
Why, I'm Laughin' Sally, the happiest, jolliest, and goofiest clown in the whole wide world. Here, give my nose a squeeze. It's okay. I won't hurt you. Go on, just give my nose one teensy-weensy little squeeze. See? There's no reason to be afraid. I don't want you to cry. I want you to smile. Can you give me a big, big smile? Please? That is it. Pretty smile on a pretty face. Does the pretty face have a name?
Jessica?
Well, Jessica, what are you doing out here all by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous the dark lands are?
Uh-huh. I think Dad fight all kinds of things.
Ooh, sounds scary. Like what?
He fought a fugly once.
Oh, I don't like fuglies. They're so mean and nasty, aren't they?
Yeah, and he fights a lot of
Marauders?
Yes, he fights lots of those.
Your dad sounds like a real tough guy. I hope he gave those dirty marauders what for.
I have to go back now. We're on a trip.
A trip? Oh, I love trips. Where are you going?
Canada?
Wow, all the way up there? That's amazing. Well, we shouldn't keep your tough guy dad waiting. But first, since you're such an amazing friend, and you've made this heavy little clown even heavier, I'm going to give you a special treat.
My mom says I shouldn't take anything from strangers.
Good, and you shouldn't, which is why I'm going to eat this piece of candy with you. If it was bad, would I eat it too?
I guess not.
Great. You're as smart as you are pretty. Here, Jessica, a green one for you and a red one for me. Oh, do you like the red ones too?
I like the red ones the best.
Then here, you have the red one and I'll have the green one.
Are you sure?
Well, you are my bestest best friend ever, right?
Okay.
Let's eat them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's good.
Oh, it's better than good. It's absolutely perfect.
What? What are you? I feel...
Come here, little love.
There you are, Morning Glory.
We're at Reedsport. Jules and I are going into town for some supplies. Hey, lay back down. I'm gonna be alright. You're over the hill now, so go get some rest and get better quick, okay? If you're hungry, I left some of those steaks I snagged from Wolf's fridge for you. Go back to sleep, Leopold. I'll come check on you in a few hours. You big booger.
You can put that away, Amanda. Reedsport may not look like much, but it's a lot more hospitable than Kaiser Bay.
Can't be too careful.
Trust me. Reedsport is a major trading post up here in the Northwest. If they're Neo-American, they keep it to themselves.
Fine. So what's the plan? Are we sticking around or just passing through?
We could use a few more essentials before we hit the road. We're not far from our destination, so we won't have to be here too long.
I still think we should have burned that miserable cesspool to the ground before we headed out.
That's the marauder in you talking. I'd think twice before listening to her. Just stay out of trouble. Come on, Quinn.
Please. He should know by now. Trouble tends to come to me. Business before politics, eh? Then explain all the American flags. Geez, that black and red really smarts on the eyes.
Hey there, miss. You look like a girl who's seen a lot of action.
All kinds, mister.
Well, what if I told you just through that door was the best kind of action?
Oh, really? You talking about girls?
You bet I am.
With bazongas as big as my head?
Even bigger.
With long legs that wrap around me?
They'll never let you go.
And they preach the words of Chancellor Scott Wood the whole time?
Like true American patriots.
Maybe later.
Come on, sweetheart. You won't find better prices. 5 tabs for the best night of your...
First of all, I ain't your sweetheart.
Okay, please let go of them.
And second, don't advertise how cheap your girls are. There's nothing more dangerous than a 5-tab pair of legs.
Yay! Oh God, I think you popped one.
Not a big loss, I'm sure.
I promise, all my meat is fugly-free and fresh from the wild. I got deer, I got fox, I got squirrel. Whatever you need.
Ah, mother's milk. Just what I needed.
Excuse me?
I swear, if you're trying to advertise something, I'm gonna slug you in the face.
No, I'm not. Please, can I speak to you?
Do I know you, Buttercup?
No, you don't. My name is Judith Evers. My husband and I need help. You are a former marauder, right?
Let's talk somewhere private. You looking for trouble, lady? Calling me out like that in public is a good way to get on my bad side.
Please, I'm not looking for trouble. You just seemed like, well, the bloodthirsty type.
You got that right.
Let her go, scumbag.
Arthur, no, put that down.
She's got a knife to your throat, Judy.
Which means she's just who we're looking for.
We don't deal with psychopaths.
Would y'all shut the hell up? Now, I'm gonna put away my knife and you put your cannon down, okay?
Fine. Just let her go, please.
No. Thank you.
Now that the weapons are gone, how'd you peg me?
It was the way you carry yourself. The slouch, the hunched shoulders, the darting eyes. Then I saw what you did to that crier.
Hell yeah. So, what kind of help did you folks need?
Our little girl. Our little Jessica, she disappeared yesterday. A ways out of Reedsport. We stopped to rest. And she wandered off into the woods and...
Oh, boy. This got deep real quick.
She's 5 years old. Brown hair, green eyes like his. She wears the little locket around her neck that my mother gave her when she was born. We have 100 tabs. It's all we have left and it's yours when you bring her back.
I hate to say it. Be sure a fugly didn't get her.
No! She's alive!
We'll do anything.
Where'd she disappear?
About 3 miles east of town off the 38, along a deep curve in the road near a small rock face. I know it's not much to go on,
It's
but...
good enough.
Thank you so much, miss.
The name's Amanda. Just sit tight and keep those tabs close. One way or another, I'm bringing her back.
Oh, thank you, Amanda.
I can't do crying parents. I don't know why. I'm sure Armin would give me some lip about some kind of deep, eternal longing for a happy family because I was a bastard in the sight of two parents who actually care for their daughters making things all riled up inside of me. But I don't think so. Hello? What's this? What's it with little girls and glitter? Panic-stricken, filled with anxiety. I don't think those two would have seen it. They were right, though. She wasn't killed by no fugly. And looky there. Footprints roughly the size of a small child. But those aren't. Looks like little Jessica ran into some boogeyman. I'm gonna have some fun with these folks. Whoever took her was smart. Used the river to cover his tracks. But his camp shouldn't be too far off. If he's got a kid, he's not gonna go for the long haul to bring her back.
Look at this fine cut of meat, Yip Yip.
Absolutely delicious, Bungo. Oh, she looks positively finger-licking good. Yip, yip.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind a little taste myself.
Hey, boys. Looks like a circus lost its clowns.
Yip, yip. Not just any circus. What part of the Red Circus? Ring any bells?
Can't say it does. I'm not surprised, though. Your show is pretty boring so far.
Oh, she's got a mouth on her, doesn't she?
Someone ought to show her how to use it.
Sally don't like damaged goods.
Damaged goods? Ha! Flavors with a theme. That's rich.
That's it, Ruckus. Shut her up.
Ow! What? Oh, a trait start? Yeah, that'll shut me.
Now, this is where the fun begins.
No, Sally will want her untouched. Just help me pick her up.
Oh. Barkeep, another, please.
Judith, come to bed. This isn't going to help us.
How can I sleep when our baby girl is out there, Arthur? She's alone, scared, cold. Why did I let her wander off without her knife? She's fine. Relax. That's what I said. Those words came out of my mouth. What kind of mother am I? We don't even know what took her. What if it was a fugly?
Judy, stop. You can't think that. We hired Amanda to bring her back, and we have to trust that she'll do just that.
But will she bring her back? Or just what's left?
Judy!
I'm sorry, Arthur. I just miss her so much. I miss her. I want to kiss her head, hold her close, and tell her that we love her with all our hearts.
You will. She'll bring Jessica back. Say it back to me.
She'll bring Jessica back.
Now, let's put down the beer and go to bed. Getting drunk won't solve any of our problems.
Okay, Arthur. You win. I love you.
I love you too, Judy.
Hey, she still owes 14 tabs for the drinks.
Our daughter is missing. Show some damn respect.
Jeez, touchy.
I can sympathize. No parent should have to go through what they are.
Everyone's got problems. It's the Docklands.
Poor folks. I hope their daughter turns up.
Not to alarm you, but I heard them mentioning hiring Amanda to find her. Do you think they mean our Amanda?
I don't know. There's a lot of Oh, dark, I think they mean our Amanda.
Don't go away. The dark lands of the world before will be back after these messages.
In a world like ours, it is easy to feel like nowhere is safe. Every day, thousands of Republic spies are apprehended, hiding in plain sight as co-workers, neighbors, family members. They could be anywhere. Which is why times like these call for your utmost trust in your country. Which is why you should trust Delphi Home Security, the only security system owned and endorsed by the United States government. Delphi monitors every room in your home, ensuring complete safety for you and your family. Delphi also keeps an eye on your computer activity in the event Republic saboteurs try to turn your operating system into the next step in their nefarious plans to topple our great country. For only $1,984 per month, you can enjoy the one luxury few have in this world: total safety. Yes, you will live better knowing that our Chancellor is watching and keeping you and yours safe from the enemies that surround us, because only together can we stand against those who would destroy us. Delphi Home Security. Peace of mind under America's eyes.
Enjoying the show? Then why not hit that subscribe button and ring that bell? That way you never miss any of our exquisite programs and lets us know that you love them. Speaking of which, welcome back to the dark lands of the world before.
What's happening?
The Death Rage gang didn't take you. You ran off with them. You ran off with him.
He makes me feel like a woman, Charles. More than you ever did. All you've done is kept me caged.
What do you think is out there in the Darklands, Shireen? Adventure? Romance? No. You'll find mutants. Marauders like your beloved Blood Scourge. Pillaging and...
Jack would never do that.
Don't you ever say that man's name again, do you hear me? I've been too lenient on you. You should be turning your thoughts to our children, to our son. Armin will be the future of the librarians, and any good leader needs a nurturing mother.
No, I want to say this. Our children. Oh, Charles Wallace Duval, you truly are a fool.
What are you saying?
Amanda? Come here. No, stop. I don't want to say this. Look at her. Look at her very closely.
No. No, you didn't.
I memorized the Scouts patrol patterns. Slipping away for an hour or two was so simple. I've known Jack for much longer than you think, Charles. She's a blood scourge.
Wakey, wakey, no eggs, no bakey.
Lay off the beast rush, lady. Just so you know, these can't hold me.
I've heard that before. Besides, the shackles are just until I can find out if you're a problem or a buyer.
A buyer?
If you have to ask, then you're a problem. Too bad. When I heard you were asking about a little girl, I was hoping I'd be able to sell her off quick.
Slavers.
Oh, don't be like that. I can tell just by looking at you that you're no saint. What's your name, sweetheart?
Amanda Bloodscourge, and you're Sally.
That's Laughing Sally, ringleader of the Red Circus.
Never heard of you.
Right back at you, silly Billy, Blood Scourge. What gang did you run with?
Get bent, you freak.
A gang called Get Bent. That's weird. I'm joking. They still around? Wait, no. If you're here, then they're probably all dead. Judging by your current spot, I say they picked one too many fights they couldn't win. Am I right?
You really think this is a fight I can't win?
Why do you say that?
Every marauder group has a theme. The prodders like drugs, the death shadows like to eat people, the rock and rulers like music, and you like to dress up as clowns because you think it makes you look scary.
Is that really what you think? It doesn't matter who you are. A colonist, a darklander, a marauder. Everyone feels the squeeze that is surviving this world. Children, especially. When Mommy and Daddy try so hard to grow food at their pathetic little farm. When Daddy has to go get eaten by a fugly while scrapping. When Mommy has to let many uncles do lots of bad things to her to make ends meet. Kids are always going to suffer. They see the world as so bleak, so hopeless. They sigh, they frown, they cry. Oh, those poor, poor children. And then, what is that on the horizon? Can it be? Yes, it is! Laughing Sally with all of her funny clown friends in their carnival of delights. Look at them dance and sing and laugh. Oh, isn't it so much fun? Kids love it. They walk up all smiling and full of joy, their hopes for the future rekindled. The punchline? Watching all of them die the moment the shackles go on and they're shoved into the cages. You bastards. In the slavery business, kids are a delicacy. It's easy to train a 4 or 5-year-old to scrub floors and clean toilets when they have no dreams left. Hell, sometimes when kids get really unruly, we tell them things like their parents sold them to us or something. Amanda Bloodscourge, you haven't seen true pleasure than watching the hope in their eyes fade away when they think their mommies don't love them anymore.
Shut up!
Ooh, did I hit a nerve?
By dark, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Are you seriously telling me your gang didn't do any bad stuff? Really?
We hurt people. We killed people who didn't deserve it. We burned farms, salted fields. We did lots of bad stuff, Sally. But we never, ever messed with kids.
And now your gang is dead, and mine isn't.
Not yet.
Can't say I'm too scared by a lady in chains. When Bongo comes back, I'll have him throw you in the laborer's cage. Don't let the name fool you, though.
Let me guess. It's most popular among your male clients.
And occasional women. We don't discriminate. Come in! Buster, you made it!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Sal. The roads south get crazy this time of year. Should I come back, or...
Huh? Oh, her? No, she's harmless. In fact, I was just about to put her in with the laborers. I figured she'd be a good fit, don't you? As you would say, good baby birthing hips on that one.
Uh-oh. I think you made her mad.
We just got her today. So she may need a strapping good man like you to break her in. I'll even throw her pack into the deal.
She got anything good?
Only one way to find out. Ooh, is Miss Bloodscourge into the real weird stuff?
The hell? What's with the dog toy?
Wait, don't squeak it.
Or what?
Or you'll sign your own death sentence.
Oh, you've got a surprise out there for us.
I told you these can't hold me.
I knew you'd be fun. Buster, go browse the merchandise. I'm afraid this one is defective.
Yeah, you do you, Sal.
Ready to play, little girl?
After you, Chuckles.
Hey, Bongo. You know what the hell that was?
Something big and mad and coming right at us. Keep those cannons loaded.
Maybe it's a snallygaster. Yep.
I don't like the sound of that, guy.
It's almost here. Stand your ground, you idiot.
Professor, go check it out. Oh, okay.
See anything?
I see some trees, some more trees, and wait! I see something!
Arm!
No, it's okay. It's just another tree. It's hard to see at night.
Professor, you almost gave us a heart attack.
Hey, guys! I see something!
What? Is it a rock?
No, this!
Oh,
Oh my God! Guys, it's because you got a machete in your gut, Professor!
Professor, behind you!
Fire!
Fire well!
What are you? Oh, Doc, you're windy.
Just a little more. You really think a clown has my number? You're dumber than you look.
Nice one. It's been a while since I tasted my own blood.
Damn you!
I've dealt with Gilder Paladins. I've dealt with the Sons of Samhain. I've dealt with the All Souls. Do you think a two-bit marauder like you is going to be worth a second thought after I cut your throat?
Oh, Sally, when you look in the mirror and see that crooked nose, you'll remember me fondly.
Crooked nose? You fat, ugly cow! You broke my nose!
Not laughing anymore, Sally.
Oh, you are dead, woman. You hear me? You are dead!
Where are you going, Sally?
Buster! Buster, what do we do?
Sally's dropping her cargo, so grab everyone you can and let's get out of here before the Wendy turns that machete on us.
Right. What are you standing around for? Get them in the wagons, now!
Get some gas in these, come on.
What about the birds?
Let Buster and the boys take them. There will always be more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's ride.
Sally! Sally! Help me! Sally!
It's me or the girl, Bloodsketch. Choose quickly.
This ain't over, Sally. Where's your muzzle? Looks like a sore tummy ain't enough to keep you from the slaughter. Leo? Leo! Leo! It's me! Ugh, you scared me there, buddy. For a second there, you weren't you. It's that fugly meat. It messes you all up, grinds up your brain. Huh? Oh, witch got me, but it's not deep. Leo, come with me. Jessica, is there a Jessica here?
I'm Jessica.
No, not you. We're looking for a Jessica with green eyes.
I look green in a certain light.
No, miss. Sorry, you're not our Jessica. We're looking for a kid.
Oh, some have said I'm a child at heart.
You want a bullet in your heart?
Let me go!
Stop whining and get in there! Move it! Hey! Easy on the merchandise. Especially her. This little one will fetch us some good tabs.
Jessica, close your eyes, sweetie.
Oh, crap!
Brown hair, green eyes. You got a locket?
Yes. See?
It's all right, darling. Your parents sent us to find you. Leo won't hurt you. He's filled up on clown anyway. Did they hurt you, sweetheart?
No.
Good, good. We're going to take you back, okay? It's all over.
Are the clowns gone?
They're all gone. Now, let's get going. We got a long drive ahead of us.
Remember what my dad looked like when I told him I was pregnant? He was so happy. He made this knife for Jess. What kind of grandpa gives his granddaughter a knife for her first birthday?
It's not your fault.
Then whose is it? I'm the one who said it was okay. I'm the one who knew the risks. I still let our baby go off into the Darklands, knowing full well what's out
Judy.
there.
We'll pay in the morning. Now, go away.
Jessica? Oh, my baby, my sweet little baby girl.
Okay, Mom. I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing our baby back.
Yeah, no problem. So, what was that shouting about?
Oh, it's nothing. We owe the boss some money. Don't worry about it.
How are you going to pay them when you're giving me everything you have?
That's our problem. Here. You've earned this 100 times over. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep her close now. She's a tough girl, but she's still little.
We will. Thank you again.
Uh-huh. Have a good night.
Bye, Amanda.
Yeah. Bye, kid.
Hey there, beautiful. Looking for a drink or a room?
That couple upstairs, the one with the crying lady. How much do they owe the bar?
Oh, damn. 14 tabs.
Here's 19 for the drinks and for the room.
That's, awfully charitable of you.
Yeah. Don't tell him it was me, though.
Okay, then. Have yourself a good night now.
Come on, Leo. Let's find an alley to crash in.
Oh, look who's up and about. Leo, good to see you up bright and early.
I figured we'd get a move on. This is a crazy town.
Whoa, no offense, Amanda, but have you been crying?
Just climb aboard and let's get a move on. Still have a ways to go, don't we?
Hey, if there's anything you want to talk about...
Said, climb aboard, McCaffery.
Boss? They were giving me a headache. What are our losses?
We lost a lot of people. Bungo, Goofball, Sherry Bomb.
I meant the merch.
Well, most managed to escape to Reedsport. The rest slipped away into the wilds.
So, all of them?
Yeah.
And Buster and his boys?
Gone and gone.
And with them, our contract with Madame Crookshank.
Boss?
Our boys, our contract, our merch, my nose, all ruined because of one whore, a freak, and a brat.
We can still make up our losses. We can snap some more merch and give it to Crookshank as a peace offering. Then we...
No. In times like these, revenge comes first.
So, we're going after the lady?
The whore.
Yeah, sorry. We're going after...
Yes, we are. But I want our reunion to be something special. I'm going to turn Amanda's whole damn world into a freaking carnal house. We'll dance in the entrails of her friend and paint the walls with his blood while she watches. She'll beg us to kill her, but I'll make every single second of her last living moments a world of agony, the likes of which the Darklands have never seen. When the marauders hear what we've done to her, they'll tremble at the very mention of the Red Circus.
So, what's the plan?
The plan is I'm getting the hell out of here. She's gone nuts.
Where you going to go?
Anywhere but here. If any of you were smart, you would do the same. There's no profit in a revenge.
No, there's not, Slappy. But there sure is a lot of fun in it.
What are your orders, boss?
Check your cannons and settle up. we're headed out to Marauder territory. Let's see if any of those boys want to join the circus.
In the Darklands, the worst of mankind is often left to flourish uncontested, free to indulge in the most horrific of vices. However, when one stands against such evil, although not necessarily a hero, they have the potential to be glorified by others. As Amanda and Leo ride off north with Jules and Quinn, a storm of vengeance brims on the horizon, a tempest they will have to face some other day. Knowing Amanda, she'll do so with a smile on her face and cannons blazing. After a long, long journey, Jules, Quinn, Amanda, and Leo take a much-needed sigh of relief to have finally reached their destination, Heroes Solace, Seth McCaffery's personal colony built around the shores of a small lake. At the center of said lake is Victory Island, where his private estate sits, accessible only by personal ferry. On every wall, on every surface, even on most clothing, the proud visage of the hero of the Republic is plastered, inviting all who gaze upon him to strive to be as legendary as he. But before our protagonists can venture further, they must first contend with the gatekeepers.
Welcome to
The beautiful town of Heroes Solace. Acts of unauthorized violence, thievery, aggression, blasphemy, and solicitation will be punished by degree of offense.
Unauthorized?
Enjoy Mr. Larson's world-famous chili dogs. Sleep in one of Mrs. Henderson's luxurious suites. Drop a lure into our glistening fishing holes. Or rent a rifle and hunt gumbaroos in our private Fugly Wildlife Reserve.
What the dark is a gumbaroo?
Enjoy your stay, but stay out of trouble.
surrender all weapons.
All right, 1 cannon and 1 crowbar.
All weapons? This is gonna take a while if you want to go on ahead, Jules.
Wait for me in town, okay? I gotta find a way to get to his island.
Is that?
A statue of him made of forged metal, clad in a World Before exosuit he probably stole? Yeah, that's why they call him the Angel of War.
Actually, that's not entirely accurate. I can tell you all about His Eminence's conquest and the Valley Wars and more at the official Seth McCaffery Museum of Legends.
That sounds absolutely amazing, but I have somewhere to be, so maybe next time.
He's right! How can you learn Seth McCaffery's history on an empty stomach? Come on down to the Heroes Deli, where we serve actual food favorites of the hero of the Republic. Clam chowder, like the one he ate after the Battle of Seattle. Oh, pork tamales, which he had after the Valley Massacre. Oh, and Rocky Mountain oysters made with actual Newport oysters.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the dish, but again...
He's expected on the island.
Lady McCaffery.
Oh, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to delay your guest.
Come on. Ferry's waiting.
Oh, goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Lucky bastard.
Seth knows I'm coming?
No. But that answers the question of why you're here. You caught him at a good time, then. We welcomed a baby boy.
Oh, well, congratulations.
It's not mine.
Oh,
Captain Malone.
Lady McCaffery, I didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Take this man across. He is going to see my husband.
Righto. Let me just get Conroy on the horn. Lady McCaffery has given him.
You're not coming?
I tried to steer clear of Seth's businesses. Whatever you need him for is between you and him.
Take care, Emerald.
Always do.
Well, hop aboard, friend. I'll take you to Victory Island. Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but the man you're about to meet is...
I know who he is.
Come on! The concrete's stuck to my thigh. Give me a second, will ya? I'm trying.
You're a long way from home, Miss Bloodscourge.
Trisha, I named myself after my daddy's cannon, McTavish. You a big Seth McCaffery fan? Or are you here on business?
Business.
And here I am without my weapons. Question is, can you draw that pea shooter of yours before Leo eats your face?
Oh. No, you think I'm... No. Actually, I'm here for someone else. Someone last seen in your company.
Enjoy your stay, but stay out of trouble.
You heard the man.
I did.
Good morning, Mr. Conroy. Here's the visitor I told you about.
I'll take him to his eminence. Return to your post, Malone.
Righto. Behave yourself, stranger. You do not want to see Mr. Conroy's bad side.
I already have. Isn't that right, Torrance the Terrible?
I have renounced that name. I am now simply Torrance Conroy, Security Overseer of Victory Island.
You left the Guild of Gary?
Come with me, sir. When you speak to His Eminence, you are to make your point clear and quickly. He's a busy man and can't afford to listen to long, dull monologues.
I know how to talk to my own brother, Torrance. I know him better than anyone here.
Hardly. While you've been gallivanting through the dark lands, His Eminence has created this paradise. Fruitful harvests and bountiful trade has kept his people fed and happy. The technology he has gathered has provided us with strong defenses and advanced systems beyond what the standard colony would normally be capable of.
And when exactly does he plan to share this prosperity with those unlucky enough to be born outside your walls?
You are his blood, so I will grit my teeth this time, but I'm warning you, I will not tolerate another blaspheming word spoken against His Eminence. He has spent the last decade forming this utopia, planting the seeds of a new dawn for the Republic.
Apparently that's not the only seeds he's been planting.
Your nieces and nephews, yes. Now, come along and...
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What's your name?
I'm Jules. What's yours?
This is Stephen Cole McCaffery.
But everyone calls me Stevie. My daddy is Seth McCaffery.
I can tell.
Stevie?
You look just like him.
You know my daddy?
Stevie, what are you doing? I told you to stay in the playground with your brothers and sisters.
I was just talking to Jules, Mama.
Mr. Conroy, who is this man? Why are you letting him near the children?
I was escorting him to see your husband, Mrs. McCaffery. Emerald sent him.
I don't care if Mrs. First Wife sent him. We can't have some stranger walking around. Who knows what this man could have done to Stevie?
I understand, Mrs. McCaffery.
Mama, can I pet the bunny?
You most certainly may not. Who knows what kinds of diseases that filthy thing has. Come along now.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Jules.
Bye, Stevie.
Follow me.
Why are you grumbling? You weren't the only one itching for a showdown with Trisha frickin' McTavish. Well, If what she said is true, then yeah, we're helping her. 3,000 tabs for bringing him in dead. That kind of money's going to bring in all kinds of faces, so we gotta get him first. Capiche? By boat, you silly. The same way he got there. But first, we need to figure out a way past the guards. No doubt the hero of the Republic is packing quite the... Butter my butt and call me a biscuit. What the dark is that?
Why, that is a statue of His Eminence clad in his famous Harbinger V6 exosuit, a weapon he found during his excursions in the valley. The statue itself was erected in honor of...
Where is it?
What, the suit? I have it on display in my museum. Stands for Rygene Core and Ammunition, of course.
Of course.
Maybe someday he'll donate the Harbinger V9 exosuit he found during his expedition to the abandoned Neptune Energy oil rig out in the bayous of...
And where's he keeping that bad boy?
I wouldn't ever call it bad. It was the most advanced Harbinger exosuit of its time. That's why he keeps it stored in his personal armory on...
On the island?
Well, of course.
Good to know. Thanks, Snooty Historian. Come on, Leo.
Snooty?
The plan is we get across the island, improvise some stuff, get the suit, and nab Jules before anyone's the wiser. Anyone picks a fight, we make them regret it.
Meanwhile, in the hallowed chambers of Seth McCaffery, the hero of the Republic.
Ha ha! And gripping her hair in one hand and the other holding the knife, I said, too bad these beauties are led by such a beast. Then, as I drew the blade across Marlene's throat, I watched one of the greatest evils in the Darklands fade from the world forever. I don't know about you, Snuggle Bear, but when I woke up the next morning and looked out over the horizon, I swear the sun shone just a little bit brighter from that day on.
Oh, Seth, you're everything they said you were, and more.
Maybe. I don't know. Being called a god, a legend, a hero, it feels like it's too much sometimes. I mean, everyone remembers all the lives I've saved, but all I can think of are the ones I couldn't. If only I could be more than just a man.
You are so much more than just a man. You're absolutely incredible.
I wish I could see myself through those beautiful blue eyes of yours. Maybe then I can catch a glimpse of what people see in this Darklander. Now, give me a kiss, gorgeous.
Seth.
1 minute, my precious dove. Come in. Forgive my interruption, Your Eminence, but you have a visitor. Oh? And who might that be?
Hello, Mr. McCaffery.
Well, today is just shaping up to be one of the best ones yet. You're dismissed, Conroy. Thank you for bringing our guest here. Honeybun, could you do me a huge favor and fetch me and my guest a beer, please?
Not for me, thanks.
Oh, fine. Be that way. Just for me, then.
Coming right up, darling.
Thank you, Puddin' Pie. Pretty little thing, right? She's the daughter of a revolutionary I helped stage a coup in Ziwateno. He gave her to me as thanks. Now, normally I don't go south of the border for my women, but these Mexicans, whew, they're passionate in a lot of ways.
What's her name?
Her name? She's... All right, Julie, you got me. Can you really blame me? I have 13 wives. After number 6, I stopped remembering. I do get by with calling them little pet names like Puddin' Pie or Cuddle Biscuit. They love me so much they never stop to consider.
You remember your kids' names, right?
What kind of question is that? They're my kids. Now, why don't we get back to business?
What are you doing to Sawyer?
Jeez, you still call him by his name? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the guy either, but he's still our dad.
Don't avoid the question, Seth.
That sounded real close to a command, Julie. But, given your long journey, I'll forgive you. Now, what do you mean, what am I doing to him?
You told him to run for office, to be more assertive. You told him to pull out of the Freedom Boulevard. Seth, the man's a tyrant. He's killed innocent people, and the whole peninsula is against him. They just put an embargo around Aptos Oaks. How could you...
Come on in.
Here's your beer, my love.
Oh, thank you so much, my little flower. You're a lifesaver.
No, Seth. You are.
Go wait for me in your room. I'll be over shortly.
Should I?
The blue dress. And yes, you should.
Why, Seth?
Come on, Julie. Where's your sense of humor? You know how much I like having fun with our old man.
And why bring me into this? Why tell them I was dead?
Well, because it's been years, Julie. We may not see eye to eye, but I do like to know if my baby brother is still among the living. So I sent that letter, knowing Gretch the wretch would find out, since I know she always reads my letters behind Dad's back. Then she'd send for you. You'd come running like the good brother you are, find out what I said, and, well, looks like my plan worked.
You went through all that effort just to bring me here? For what?
For what, indeed.
Don't go away. The Dark Lands of the World Before will be back after these messages.
Kids, time for dinner.
Oh, tuna casserole again?
Oh, I wanted hamburgers and pizza.
And I want hot dogs and fried chicken.
You can't have all of that, kids.
Ha! Says you, Mom.
Yay, it's Blobby Bobby.
That's right, kids. I'm Blobby Bobby of Blobby Bobby's Belly Buster Bonanza Buffet. Home to everything grilled, fried, and greasy. We got America's favorites. Burgers, freedom fries, curly fries, hot dogs, corn dogs, pizza, cheese curds, mac and cheese, chicken, and turkey legs. And all of them can be deep fried, drenched in chili, or coated in frosting.
What about all three?
That's why we call it the Blobby Special. If you want something sweeter, we have our award-winning dessert oasis with cakes, pies, donuts, funnel cakes, brownies, and all-American ice cream. None of that Californian soft-serve crap. And for the dumb ones like Mom, we have our new fruit stand with apples, oranges, bananas.
Ew!
Just kidding. Thanks to the new law passed by Congress, we are no longer required to have fruit or defibrillators anywhere near our buffets. And we got one more surprise, our famous barbless chicken nugget trough. Perfect for the little ones. Bust your belly at Blobby Bobby's Belly Buster Bonanza Buffet for only $299.99, and the kids eat free!
Yay! Get in the car, kids. We're going to Blobby Bobby's.
Blobby Bobby's Belly Buster Bonanza Buffet! Stuff your face with awesome!
Enjoying the show? Then why not hit that subscribe button and ring that bell? That way you never miss any of our exquisite programs and lets us know that you love them. Speaking of which, welcome back to the Dark Lands of the World Before.
You and I both know that the showman may not have put on the greatest show on earth. But did you have to off Barnum of all people? Sticking your head in a snallygaster's mouth would be more preferable to getting on Bail Earl Ephraim's bad side.
I didn't off him. A horde of fuglies did. They broke out and swarmed the place. I barely got out alive myself.
Well, Bale thinks you did it, and he's putting a lot of tabs on your head to watch it roll. That's all I need to know. Torrance, take him to the dungeon. Right away, sir.
The hell did he come from?
Get off me! Seth! Why?
Little Leland said he wanted a showman party for his birthday, and I'm sure Bale will be oh too happy to stage a show here for my little boy when I deliver you to him. Well, what's left of you anyway?
Quinn, run!
The animal! Relax, it's just a rabbit.
Seth, you're going to regret this! I swear you will!
I've heard that before. Goodbye, Julie. It's been fun.
Oh, yeah.
Got one for a lady, mister?
Whoa, I was just taking a break. I swear I'm not drinking on the job.
I don't care. Don't worry about that. What you should worry about is what my buddy here is going to do to your internal organs if you don't take us across.
Kinda dark.
Leo, get him!
Let me go. I'm not taking you.
I've seen a lot of these radio thingies out in the Darklands. I don't think I've ever seen a functional one.
Got them alone. Come in. What's your status?
Oh, crap. What do I say? Right. Hello, this is Captain Malone. Everything's fine. Situation normal.
What's wrong with your voice? You're drinking on the job again. You know what Mr. Conroy said.
Oh, you know how I am. Things have been really rough lately. I just needed one or two to feel better, that's all.
Yeah, I understand. I know things with your wife have been rough, but you can't keep doing this to yourself. There's more to life than the bottle. Promise me you'll get help.
I promise. Thanks. I needed to hear that from someone. Say, I actually really drunk. Can you remind me how to pilot the boat?
Pilot the boat by dock, you must be drunk. Yeah, give me a minute to grab the manual.
Top security dulls the instinct. Break his neck, Leo. Don't give me that look. Their marriage was in the dumps. She'll find someone better.
Okay, so here's how you start the boat.
Standing by.
Gotta find help.
Oh, hello, little guy. Where'd you come from?
I gotta find help for Jules.
You just talked.
No, I didn't.
You just did it again.
I don't have time for this. I gotta save Jules.
I can take you to my daddy. He can help.
Your daddy can eat my pellets. Wait, the boat.
Cool.
Malone, you're supposed to ring the bell 5 times. What are you?
Eat his face, Leo. Okay, we made it to the island. Give me the flare launcher, Tricia. I'm gonna pretend I never saw that. I'm gonna wash my hands until they bleed later. Pop the flare. Wait for the fireworks. And there's the fireworks. Now we nab the mark.
Amanda!
Quinn? Where's Jules?
Seth betrayed him. He's going to turn him in for the reward money.
This is just our luck, isn't it, Leo?
Amanda, you gotta save him.
I know, little buddy. Lucky for you, though. We got a lead on something that'll help.
Hey, stop right there. Intruders!
To the armory! Go, go, go!
Intruders on the island. Sound the alarm. You two, stay here and guard the armory. Anyone not one of us or a McCaffery, shoot them.
What about Mr. Taggedy?
We don't have to talk to him, do we? No, you don't have to talk to Mr. Taggarty.
Do you think it's an assassin?
Why do you say that?
I mean, His Eminence just had a new baby. Maybe someone's trying to off his legacy.
Don't say that so loud. If he or one of the wives were to hear you...
Well, whoever he is, he must be pretty stupid to pick a fight with Victory Island.
Who you calling stupid?
What the...
Leo, you and Quinn get back to town, grab Marcy, and head to the rendezvous. I'll meet you there.
Be careful, Amanda.
Always am, little buddy.
That's a lie.
So cool.
That should do it. Taking hydraulics off that dune buggy was just what the doctor ordered. Is that a drill or something? Oh, hello. What's going on out? Whoa, welcome to my shop, miss?
Hi. I'm Amanda. I'm just looking around.
I'm Luke. Luke Taggarty. So, you're looking around, huh? Why the armory?
I heard there was some cool stuff in here and thought I'd take a gander. Oh, crap. Did you make all of these?
Oh, yes, I did. Mr. McCaffery insists that each of his kids have an exosuit waiting for them when they become of age. That way, they have the peak of protection if they decide to explore the Dark Lands.
How many kids does he have?
37 as of today.
There are 37 freaking exosuits in here?
And each of them is powered by a Raijin core, courtesy of Mr. McCaffery. A Herculean task for some, but trivial for him. And me too, I guess.
Wow. Impressive, I gotta admit.
Thank you so much. That's high praise coming from you.
You don't even know me, buddy.
That's very true. Sorry, I don't talk to people often. Usually it's just me in the suits.
Uh-huh. So I'm told McCaffery has a Harbinger exosuit. Can I see it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Here, let me show you. 1 second. I just gotta punch in the code here. Could you look away, please?
Sure.
Now, give it a moment. And voila! The Harbinger V9 exosuit. Standardized heavy machine cannon, 2 wrist-mounted laser repeaters, double action grenade launcher, and 2 heated shredder blades for dicing up even the most heavily armored adversaries. Not to mention a twin accelerator boots with built-up propulsion soles for speedy, if brief, flight capabilities. Couple that with reinforced...
Please stop. I can only get so excited. I'll take it.
You'll take it? I'm sorry, that's Mr. McCaffery's.
It was. Now it's mine.
I know I can't stop you.
Damn it. Look, Luke, was it?
Yes, thank you for remembering.
Right. If you don't look roughed up, they'll think you conspired with me to steal it. So I'm gonna shoot you in the leg. That way, you look like a victim.
I didn't realize how much you cared for my well-being. Do it.
You all right? You're all right. As for you, my warmongering beauty, come to mama.
Stop her!
By dark, can I steal this thing in peace?
No, don't shoot! That's His Eminence's armor!
What is his armor?
Oh my god, I love this thing!
We are in so much trouble.
Bisabello's boat.
Are you sure you can drive that thing, Leo? Don't look at me, I'm just a rabbit. Wing it, I guess.
So cool.
Mr. Conroy, what is happening?
The prisoner is our priority.
You're making a mistake. You're all making a mistake.
Shut your mouth! Don't make it harder for yourself!
Mr. Conroy!
Report.
Intruders! On the island. They killed Malone, sir.
The children?
Safely inside the bunker with the wives, sir.
Sweep the area. Not a single man or woman sleeps until the heads of these wretches adorn a spike. Understood?
Yes, sir!
What was that?
That's His Eminence's exosuit?
Your Eminence?
This thing's so wild! The scanners on here identified you just based on your haze signature, Jules!
Amanda?
His Eminence's armor has been compromised. Open fire!
Allow me! Oh my god, I freaking love this thing!
How did you know to find Quinn?
They're waiting by the boat. Let's get you out of here with my shiny new rocket boosters!
Wait, rocket boosters? As chaos grips Victory Island and the town of Hero Solace, two stalwart bounty hunters watch the crisis unfold from their camp in one of the surrounding mountains. Their fireworks show has effectively lured the patrols away from their position, giving them ample time to await their cohort's return.
Damn, what is she doing down there? The place is buzzing like a hornet's nest.
She knows where the camp is, right?
Yep. She better hold out on her end. Getting McCaffery out of here in one piece won't be easy with the alarms raised.
Well, someone with the name Blood Scourge probably isn't the most subtle operator.
Am I late?
Not subtle at all. What took you so long?
I had to take the scenic route. Every guard in that place saw my little lounge, so I had to cover my tracks.
It doesn't matter. As long as Mr. McCaffery is, Did you kill him?
No, he just passed out. I don't think he likes heights.
She's right. I'm detecting a strong heartbeat.
Woohoo! Wake up, Jules!
What happened?
I single-handedly escaped one of the most guarded settlements in the Darklands with you in tow. That's what happened.
Amanda, and... By dark, Colt and Gatling, Wait a minute. Don't tell me. You two...
Take a deep breath, McCaffery. We're not here to start trouble.
Really? Two of the baddest bounty hunters in the Darklands are not after the tabs on my head?
We're employees first, hunters second. We have someone who wants to meet you.
Who?
Yes. Frequency's running smoothly. Signal is strong. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. McCaffery. In case you don't know, I am the manager.
I know exactly who you...
Before you say anything else, understand that this is a recorded message, so I won't be able to reply to any questions. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. You're probably curious and frankly relieved to know that my associates have been ordered to not apprehend you. Simply put, I have no interest in the bounty on your head. Baal Earl Ephraim is a hell of an enemy to make. The man is a master of ceremonies, both jubilant and macabre. But thankfully, he's just that, a man. There are two ways for a bounty to be lifted. When it's fulfilled, or if the job giver is removed from the board.
You want me to kill?
Now, again, I have to emphasize that this is a recorded message. Anyway, in case you were wondering, yes, I want you to eliminate Ephraim. My associates could do it, but they'll be providing cover for you as you trek across the states to your goal. Do away with Mr. Ephraim, Mr. McCaffery, and you can count on me amongst your allies. You're a learned man. You know a good offer when you hear it. A friend of the manager will see many doors open for him and his. Now Mr. Ephraim will be on the East Coast for the foreseeable future. So you'll have quite the journey ahead of you, and my associates will have lots of ground to cover up there to keep your pursuers at bay. If things change, you'll hear from me. Oh, and Ben. Trisha, my scans are reporting a heat signature approaching from the east. Just a heads up.
Wait, I thought this was a recorded message.
Oops. I did say that, didn't I?
You any good with that, Wendy? 'Cause I'm real good with mine.
Jules!
Quinn!
My audio receptors must be malfunctioning. Did the bunny just...
It's a long story. Probably. Don't ask.
Are you okay, Jules?
I'm fine, buddy. You did an amazing job.
Now, we hate to rush you, but we've seen some of the names of the hunters that are after you, and some you don't want to get closely acquainted with. So if you and yours want to go, sooner would be better than later.
I see. Alright. Amanda, this is gonna sound a little mean, but I think Quinn and I are better off striking out on our own. It's just with your new suit and all, you're going to be drawing your own kind of heat. Wanted people traveling together is just begging for trouble.
How are y'all going to get across the states?
I'll head out to Shasta and find a journeyman. They can be tough when they want to be. They may not be as fast as Marcy, but they're also inconspicuous.
Yeah, you got a good point. Well, I hate to break up the band, but it sounds like this is goodbye.
For now. I'll hit you two up when I'm back in the Republic.
You got the first round then.
Colt, Gatling. In case I don't see you two, thanks for watching my back. Now, keep me safe so that expression doesn't age badly.
I like this guy.
Hey, Scrapper, one eye on the road.
One eye on the horizon.
You sure about this?
I'm not sure about anything right now, buddy. The States are their own kind of hell, and we're about to walk right through it. All we can do is put one foot in front of the other and figure out how the dark I'm gonna kill the leader of the showmen for something I didn't do.
Once more into the fray.
You said it.
Okay, my pulse is stable. Still some internal bleeding, but nothing time can't fix. Oh, Mr. McCaffery! Oh.
I started the day in here, welcoming my new son into the world. Now I hear Stevie is missing, and the captain of the guard and my engineer are both in critical condition.
Actually, sir, it's just a...
How did this happen?
Well, Mr. McCaffery, please try to remain calm.
I broke the Liege of Veers and the All Souls in Seattle. I massacred the slavers in the valley. I forced the Crimson Legion out of Phoenix, and I purged every single fugly in Salt Lake City. I know wars, Doctor. And calm doesn't win wars.
Mr. McCaffery, please. I know you're angry and this is a very stressful time, but they will recover.
And really, I do feel just fine.
I'll leave the rest to you, Doctor.
Oh, yes, sir.
How'd you get in here, Bolt Brains?
Voice recognized. Establishing connection.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hero. I'm sure introductions are hardly in order. Two of us have carved our own legacies into the Darklands, for better or for worse. It was only a matter of time before we crossed paths. I just wish it was under better circumstances.
What are you talking about? What have I done to cross you?
Whatever pact you had with Bale Earl Ephraim dies here and now. You're not to pursue the Scrapper from this day on. Doing so will be rather costly for you.
You're threatening me. I'm the hero of the Republic.
Oh, Mr. Hero. You and I both know there's nothing heroic about you. I know it, you know it, and Levi knows it.
Levi, how could you possibly know that?
The cannon that shoots the straightest, the blade that cuts the deepest, is and will always be knowledge. And I pride myself on having a well-stocked armory. Take care now.
Wait! Did you kidnap my son? Mark my words, if you had anything to do with...
Ooh, unwarranted threats! That will not do. Tell your children to wear their Sunday best and to brush their little tifas sparkling clean for when Grandpa arrives. For your insult, I am putting in a word with the Peninsula to seize your childhood home and banish your father. No doubt he'll make his way to you. Unfortunate, I know. After all, who wants to live with a parent in their 40s? Shut this damn robot off.
Have a wonderful day.
I can't believe we actually pulled that off. Marcy's gonna be a little on the heavy side for a bit, but that exosuit is more than worth it. Oh, the damn filter cap must have come off again. Wiggle your butt back there and fix it, will you? Ah, no, I forgot to dump the septic. Shoot me. Did you find it?
Hello. I'm Stevie.
What the?
The scrapper with his rabbit, the bandit with her Wendy and the young stowaway, and the huntress with her armored lover, all put the city of the hero behind them. As Jules holds the sleeping Quinn, walking towards the horizon, he feels an intense weight on his weary shoulders. There's no telling what's going to happen next, but what he does know is that whatever road lies before him, he'll brave its dangers to the best of his abilities, as he always has. However, will it be enough to save them from the ravages waiting the duo in the States? There's only one way to find out. Subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next exciting chapter of the Dark Lands of the World Before.
Are you sure about this? Mr. McCaffery hasn't come out of his room since he talked to that bot. And with Mr. Conrad out of commission...
Then those two brute bots he uses as watchdogs will pick up the slack. Now stop fidgeting, Luke, and finish the damn car.
Just think about it. It'll be you, alone, against Amanda with the Harbinger V9 exosuit and that Wendigo. Imagine if something happened to you.
Wouldn't I be so lucky?
I'm just saying, maybe stay put until Mr. McCaffery comes up with a plan. I mean, he has all of these colonies under his thumb, and more resources than anyone we know. I expect Stevie will be back home, safe as a whistle in no time.
Safe as a whistle? You need to get out more, Integrity.
It wasn't my idea. She talked me into it. I'm an innocent man caught in a mitigated disaster.
Grow a damn spine, by dark. Phoebe, what are you doing off the island?
You're going after them, aren't you? I saw that look in your eye when you heard the news.
Luke's just fixing up my old ride. With Torrance down for the count, Seth's gonna need help with recon.
You were never good at lying to me, Emerald.
What do you expect me to do?
Let me go with you.
What?
He's my boy. Like you said, he needs me. I can't just sit here and wait for Seth to solve all our problems. And if something happened to you when I could have prevented it, I could never forgive myself. I know that I'm a homebody and that I haven't been in the Darklands proper, but this is my boy. And you are...
Seth will catch him.
Let him! I'm sick of pretending that I hate you. I'm sick of being scared and being useless. You're taking me with you, Emerald. Just give me a weapon.
Luke, fetch that wrench over there.
This is a bad idea, ladies.
It's the only one we've got right now.
Here, you had better get going before the guards figure out what's going on. I need to come up with a cover story for you.
No, you don't. You're coming with.
Coming with? I haven't been out in the Darklands in years.
You know that Harbinger suit better than anyone, and if this car breaks down, we don't have the know-how to fix it. And if we get found out, you can just blame it all on me like you did a minute ago. You know what they say. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
You. I don't have much of a choice either way.
Good. Now, get in the back and start loading the ammo into those cannons. I hope you two don't get car sick.
Take me to Stevie.